Live from Studio 6B in the Fimple Jamont Recreational Center for the Fashionably Retarded, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls. Hey, everybody. What's everybody up to tonight? Well,
did you go bowling tonight?
Me and Chuck went bowling, and I bowled a 179. I don't know.
Not bad.
Not really. Nobody goes bowling. Who goes bowling?
Well,
bowling's okay.
The dude appreciates bowling, so.
Mm-hmm. It's a sport, I guess. You can be considered a sport. So.
Yeah, I guess. Like really fat people bowl, so.
Yeah, you know. Be a total fat fuck and just be an awesome bowler. So. Well, welcome to Pran Funkels, and on what may prove to be an historic night, or a historic night, whichever article you choose to use. Is that an article? A and N, right? E and I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going to go into that. No, the reason I say that is because we are using Skype tonight, possibly for the last time. So, goodbye, Skype. I'll get a so. The next time you hear us after tonight, I'll have a new little card thing, and I'll be set up differently so that I can actually dial in Google Hangouts, and should be able to do our show pretty much normally. We did a test session, I guess, a week ago Friday, right? And that. Hangouts, and it turned out pretty well, pretty good, and you could the sound was a lot better. I know that didn't have the garbage sound like we get through Skype. So there's some little things that we won't be able to do. Yes, we've obtained. Well, we've completed that level, I guess.
We've beaten the Skype boss. And collected the...
And man, was it tough.
What's that?
I said, and man, was it tough. It was super tough.
Yeah.
And I can hear this echoing crap going on right now, but luckily you guys won't be able to hear it. So I don't think. Can you hear anything, Kira?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. I think the way it works is anybody who's not Kira... If they try to play a sound clip or use a soundboard, that's when the echoing shit happens and ruins everything. And since tonight we don't have Cody or Mike tonight, it's just Kira and I. So I don't do anything but dial and talk. So it'd be good. The only thing is it's echoing back in my ear, but you guys can't hear that, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but. Well, all right, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun just to be able to do the show and not have to worry about a bunch of technical bullshit. And you know what? It's not gonna cost us anything either. That we can use. Use those funds that you guys so generously donated to just make the show better. Like, well, we are using them I'm getting basically a little USB sound card so that I can essentially broadcast from my computer, which I couldn't do before because of my onboard sound card. So we're using that money to give me a sound card. So that's, you guys are making that. You guys have made that possible. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for your donations, because now the show is going to be, it's going to sound better for one thing on Hangouts, and Patrick will be able to actually host a show when necessary. He'll be able to play clips and talk at the same time. It's really going to benefit the show. So we really appreciate what you guys do as the fans to support us, because now we don't have to throw away money on Skype. And possibly we should get Cody a card too. I don't know how it works with Mac, but
that may be that's a whole Mac's a whole different animal. So I don't know how that works there on that end, but it'll be nice to we talked about this. I could just mute and queue up something crazy and then unmute and broadcast it, like just to take you guys by surprise and stuff. So it'll be fun. We can do some fun stuff. The only things, what are the things we can't do? You might be asking. And the old cluster calls we used to do, which I always enjoyed those, where we would call like 20 some people all at once, like, and just, it would be chaos of ringing and people picking up and answering, which I don't even think you can do that now on Skype for some reason. And you wouldn't hear the ringing either. And that was kind of the fun of doing those crazy, insane, like cluster calls, was you just hear all this ringing and people picking up and hello, it was just, which, those calls were kind of fun in that respect, just for the chaos of it all. But, they didn't really result in any groundbreaking, earth-shatteringly hilarious prank call or anything like that. So no big deal. What else, Kira? We won't. I mean, basically, we can't have more than one person on the line at once. Is that correct? Unless, because you'll be signed in with your account and you'll be able to dial with your account. So, if three of us are set up to be able to broadcast and dial, then we could have three people, right? We wanted to connect everybody.
And if Cody gets things figured out, we could have four. So when it happens, like, Creative Stolen Dirt or somebody like that wants to sit in on a call or participate with us, what we can do is have everybody signed into their own account. So we'll have like 3 different phone numbers going. And so, as long as you can broadcast sound, you can just dial whoever you want or take the incoming call, and it gets around all that other stuff. But no, we can't do the mass dialing, which it's fun once in a while, but it's not crucial to the show. So
yeah. I mean, like I said, just for the insanity of it, it's kind of fun to listen to those. But when it's all said and done, it's like, what did we do there? Like, nothing really that funny happened. It was just a fucking giant clusterfuck of noise, really. And I don't know. That's just kind of fun to hear sometimes. Come on.
Yeah.
No. So, all right.
You can take it a step further. Like, I guess we can't do that unless we're on Skype, the landline thing, where I used to do 3-way. That's not going to happen anymore. It's just, I guess.
What do you mean by landline?
Well, when we use Skype, I always had the landline connected, and then I could,
that's right,
do the 3-way. But it could still be done if you're dialing, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you could be, say, I'm on the main number and I'm dialing, and then you're signed in under your personal account, Hangouts account, and you call your landline, correct? And then from there, you can use that landline to 3-way call, correct?
Yeah, you're right. I could do that.
Yeah, so I mean, there's there's always a way to do it. Just the mass call is out, definitely. And other than that, there's some weird little things that we have to kind of work around, like we don't get notified if there's something comes up in the chat and we're not looking at the main Hangouts screen with the chat on it. So we just have to keep monitoring that and that sort of thing. So there's some little weird things that we're going to have to kind of work around. So no big deal. But the sound has been really good. I've listened back to those and been like, this is way better. And I noticed that when I'm running Hangouts, it takes control of my sound levels, my mic level, and like turns it down. In Skype, I have to like crank it way up to just sound like this. And but Hangouts like takes control and turns it down, but it still sounds really good. So it's like, okay, yeah, I have no problem with that. So
yeah, it's very ironic that a free service would provide all these nice little things that Skype doesn't when we're paying like, what is it? It's $3 a month to call just the US, and then if you want to break down the 3-month calling thing, it's like, I don't know, another $6 on top of that. So
yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a way to, on your headset, can you mute the microphone? I don't think you can.
On my headset, no.
Okay.
Nope. Why is that?
Because if you did, you could, with the new sound card, you could have your voice muted, but you could still play a clip.
Okay.
Because this is a cheapy headset I'm using, but it has, on the side, it has a volume control and a mic mute or on-off switch. So
that's actually very cool. Yeah, I wish. I need something like that. Yeah, so I can just I don't have to like mute everything all the time if I'm going to mute. So, but there would be, like I said, if I wanted to cue something up kind of as a surprise, like I pull up a YouTube video, I would want to mute everything, so you guys couldn't hear it. But yeah, that's a reason to have a little microphone mute on your headset. So anyway, so this may be our last Skype show, at least for a while. I don't know why we would go back to it, but it just depends on what all's going on with Hangouts and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. And we've talked about doing this forever, but we've talked about doing this forever, but we just never really worked out the logistics of it until now. Like, we're finally just kind of like, all right, this needs to happen. This needs to happen. So coming together. And I think about 2 or 3 or 4 shows ago, I don't know, however long, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about how, we were moving away from this, and the time has come, the big move. September 30th. This is our last one. So in October, the next shows you hear in October will be just Hangouts. So no more Skype BS. So
no, and I think that Hangouts, if I'm right, it doesn't do all that cutting off when multiple people talk, or at least not maybe as much. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did notice that, and we maybe even discussed this before. I don't remember on air, but it doesn't, like, Skype kind of acts like a two-way radio, like a CB. It's like if I'm talking and you're talking, you don't hear both of us at the same time. One of us drowns out the other person, so which is kind of dumb. But
well, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors,
Yeah. It's kind of like that. What was that? There were these. I don't remember what the. I don't remember what the toy was, but there was a toy commercial when I was a kid that would play during cartoons, and it was like rock, paper, scissors. Only You know what I'm going to say? You kind of
it's so
laugh.
ironic that you're mentioning this. I'll just say that.
you know what it is then.
Yes.
It's the fire, water, wood thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's like these little action figures, I guess, and they've each got a symbol on them. And it's like one of them is fire and one of them is water and one of them is wood. And it's like fire, fire. In the commercial, these kids are like, fire, water beats fire, wood, fire beats wood, you know. wood beats water, you know. Anyway, so just this weird commercial I remember seeing as a kid. But yeah, do you know what these are, or what do you know about those? What I'm talking about here?
Okay, first of all, I had completely forgotten about that since childhood.
Yeah.
And I was I think it was yesterday, I was hunting down some new commercials, and that commercial was in the block right there.
Wow.
So.
What's the name of the toy though?
I don't know.
I want to say, I want to say like Centurions or something, but that doesn't really make sense. I know there was a toy called Centurions, and like some kind of little action figure-y things, but it wasn't that though. That was another. Let me see what Centurions were. Centurions toys.
Let me look, because it's got to be in one of these 3 videos. See if I can find it. I apologize.
It's like fire beats wood.
Yeah.
Wood beats water.
I almost saved it, but I didn't. I apologize to everybody if I sound tired. I've had a long day, so I'm going to try to do 3 hours.
When the sun goes down.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to try to do 3 hours and at least 2, though. And I'm going to be doing, like, all the pranks, so. Okay, let me look up this. That first thing you just heard I saved, by the way. It's a ridiculous commercial. But I'll play that later. I am looking for whatever this toy was right now.
Okay, looking at the Centurions toy commercial. I don't think that's it. Sorry, I was just kind of off in my own world there.
That's all right.
Were you talking to me or just the audience?
The audience. It's not in that commercial block. That was for the Terminator being on TV. So it might be in this block.
A network.
That's Terminator. Okay. It's probably this one. It also has a very... that might actually be the commercial right there. The thumbnail for it is just frightening. I'll show you in a second here. Yeah, this is on during Heathcliff.
Okay, yeah, that's Battle Beasts in the chat. Wild and Crazy Cats. It's called Battle Beasts. Yeah. That's definitely it. Okay.
That's
let me see what you got here.
I don't know if you can see it.
Like, what is the thumbnail for it is like this. That's the commercial block, the whole block. I wonder what commercial that is specifically, though.
I don't know, but like, not many things scare me these days, but I looked at that thumbnail, I'm like, that is frightening.
That's fucking like nightmarish for real, man. That's the thing when we were kids, you know, it was like there was, you know, if you wanted to have a scare, you didn't have to look very far. It was like, you know, there was some fucking crazy shit, you know, everything's kind of soft and, you know, it's nothing really weird, or there was like demonic shit in toy ads and in kids cartoons and stuff like that when we were kids, and like it's kind of, I think you just have a lot of people like overseeing that kind of shit now, not letting that sort of thing happen. We used to notice weird stuff like and I swear there's an episode of it, and maybe we talked about, there's an episode of remember Garfield and Friends? They had their offshoot cartoon, which was US Acres, and of course it was like Orson the pig, and Orson had the 3 brothers that were just like convicts or something. Like they just acted like They were just complete thugs. And there was an episode where I can't remember exactly what's happening, but like he's playing football against them or something, and like there's a couple of scenes where the three brothers are like running at him, and just for a split second you see their jerseys, and their three jerseys, their jerseys are all 6, so it's like 666.
Wow.
And you would just see stuff like that. You would see stuff like that all the time when we were kids, just like, oh, there's just like a 666 in the middle of something, and then I'd always hear stuff about, Procter and Gamble like contributes to the Church of Satan and stuff like that. And just look at all their logos. There's a Paisley 6 shape, weird stuff like that. So, it made stuff fun. It made it all intrigue. It made it very intriguing. Like, we just thought it was funny when we were kids. And we, at one point we saw, and I think I've told this story before, we were watching TV probably in the early 90s, and that's right, it was a Gold Bond commercial. I think we talked about this. Like, it was Gold Bond, and it was a guy walking through a drugstore, and you could see all this stuff on the shelves, on the side, on the sides of the screen, and you can see very clearly there's a box that says 666 cold. And it's just like this really plain box. Like, it didn't look like a logo or anything like that. It just said in this really plain letters, like a yellow box with black letters or something, just 666 cold in a really plain, like Arial font or something. And so Cody and I were just like, what the fuck? That is crazy. Like, what? And we just assumed like Gold Bond is evil. They're putting weird little messages in their commercials. Well, then we found out like years later that 666 cold is a real thing. It's a cold medicine. There's a fucking cold medicine out there called 666 cold. And it's been around since like the 1800s or something. It's been around like forever. And I still don't know if that was their packaging at that time. That's not a very good. But yeah, it's like a cold medicine or something. And it's like, but it was really freaky seeing that as a kid and just being like, what the fuck? Anyway. Our chat is about 666 cold. So yeah.
I never heard of it.
Yep, never heard of it. Never heard of it until I think a buddy of mine was like, we had told him that story or something. He was like in a drugstore, and like years later, and was like, no, it's a brand of cold medicine. And he was in a Walgreens or something. He took a picture of it on the shelf there. So,
well, even demons get colds. So don't judge anybody. Not you personally.
Demons get colds. And, Nathan Lane's not too keen on letting them borrow NyQuil, because he borrowed NyQuil from the demons one time. Yeah. Demons get cold, and demons get, not a lot of people know this, but demons get flabby, and sometimes they get real flabby, they get out of shape, and they need to be exercised.
Oh boy.
There's my rim shot.
I think we need to end the show.
Those demons are getting flabby. Need to get on that exercise bike and be exercised. All right.
All right. Here's
I need to lose weight. All right.
Portly
that's what a demon sounds like. It's trying to lose weight. What's that?
So don't you call that demon pudgy, portly, or stout?
Oh boy.
Okay, so I found that commercial for Battle Beast. I'll play it, and then there's the other frightening thing. I'll play that too. It's from it's Masters of the Universe movie action figures.
Okay.
But here's and I should have saved this. I don't know why I didn't, but hey, it was just fate that we were meant to play it. So here's the Battle Beasts.
Battle beast wood! Fire! Fire burns wood! Battle beast fire! Water! Water puts out fire! Battle beast water! Wood! Wood beats water! Battle beast! Collect every one of these incredible creatures to battle for fire. Just activate their battle badges.
I got fire! I got water! Water beats fire!
Battle beast can grow into an army. Collect all 84. Battle beast!
What?
84.
Collect all 84? Holy shit! I thought I was under the impression it was just water, fire, wood. I guess, but they have teams, right? How many times does 84 go into 3? So how many people are on each team? That's insane. It doesn't. That's not even. It's not an even number. Like it doesn't. There's not an even number of people on each water, fire, and wood team. That's not cool. What the fuck? There's going to be some enemies left out that don't get to fight each other or something. So one enemy is like, oh, wood. Would beat nothing. Nobody left to fight.
No, it's
wood
even.
Can't even get burned.
It's 28
What?
apiece. 28 per team, so it is even.
It is? Okay, so
Yeah.
that my math skill sucks.
Uh,
Okay, well, 28 per team. Okay, cool. just like one of those 80s movies where everybody gets laid. So Rodney Dangerfield announces it.
Alright, I can't resist. I have to play this commercial and everybody will know why instantly. There might be a tail end of this thing here before it starts.
Yeah, we'll do lunch. The interviews, the fan mail. This business is all take. Who am I kidding? I love it. Ha!
It's that witty star from Melmac, and he's all yours. New wisecracking Alf. He's a party alien.
Let's go check out the fridge.
Yeah!
He's loaded with charm.
How about a hug for the old Alfer?
He'll make you feel 3 feet tall.
Hey, give me 4.
Right!
It's wisecracking Alf. Push his belly and he talks. New from Coleco.
Calico. It's no wisecracking Alf.
Okay. And lastly, we're really benefiting from our sponsors tonight.
Yeah, wisecracking Alf. Go out and get it now.
Okay, last is that horrific looking thing from the thumbnail.
What is that? God.
Glad you asked.
We need to put. Is that our next? Is that our next profile picture?
That's gonna be one of them. Yep.
Oh boy, it's kind of sideways though, so it's kind of weird, but that's okay.
Well,
As long as we see face.
I'll change it. I'll flip it. Unlike that guy last week who had the sideways picture with the lady with the party hat flag thing. Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. What was the? Yeah, just his pictures are all sideways. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Supernatural! Now you can join the battle between brave Lionheart and evil Skull and their eerie ghostlings.
Lion, you're dying. Now, Master.
They change to fight with ghostly might. Turn them into the light, and they change into even more powerful creatures.
Now, the lion in me is free. Take this. Ah!
Supernatural. Lionheart, Skull, and Ghostling sold separately. New from Tonka.
So that was Tonka's version of He-Man.
I guess because it was
know.
it was based on the movie, I guess. So man, I don't know. Let me send you a timed link because this is just this is really frightening, even more so than the than just the thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
Let me send you a time.
Yeah, the audio wasn't that frightening. The audio was just kind of silly.
Yeah, and I was gonna say if I was the director, I'd be like, cut, like little kid, you can do a better job than just like the kid. The action figure knocks 4 other action figures off a platform, and all the kid does is go,
Maybe he just couldn't get it out of him. He was like, "What is wrong?" Like the kid's parents just gave him too much Ritalin or something. Like, so excited, more excitement.
Okay, click on that.
Okay.
Should be about the right time.
Okay, they're like those hologram things that would change when you turned them.
Yeah.
Turn them into light and they change. It's kind of like Altered Beast or something.
Yeah.
Take this. Supernaturals. Yeah, by the audio, I thought that maybe it was like it's like a He-Man ripoff or something. So they were talking about a skeleton-y, skull-y thing or something stupid. I don't know. Oh, and then right after it is, my name's Ice Cream Jones.
Oh, wait.
Ice cream. He's jonesing for his ice cream.
Okay, that was.
I'm an ice cream man, so you know what I'm really selling.
Oh yeah, you're
And
right. That was not Masters of the Universe.
Popeye on a Cocoa Puffs box commercial. Like what?
Yeah, forget about.
Oh, that's spinach flavored Cocoa Puffs. Like Sweet Pea has grown up. Is that what it's like?
I don't think that's canon to the Popeye universe.
So yeah, it's basically the Cocoa Puffs bird and Popeye share something in common, and that is that when they get this, there's certain vice. When it gets inside of them, they both freak out and have an orgasm and flip around and stuff. And that is for Popeye, it's spinach, and of course for Cocoa Puffs, it's the it's the Cocoa Puffs, right?
That was when
get some super high.
What's that?
I said get some super high. So weird. All right.
See, that was when Popeye stopped being the consummate role model, and ever since that commercial aired where he was into Cocoa Puffs, I mean, it's just his credibility dropped. Parents no longer trusted him. After that, Popeye.
Yeah, it just really seems like it's kind of like when you see some celebrity that's kind of on either a downhill slide in their career, and they start showing up in commercials and stuff. And like Popeye's in a Cocoa Puffs commercial. What the fuck? Like, hey kids, remember me? Yeah. Remember when you used to like me? Well, you like this cereal, don't you? So now I'm gonna be on the cereal commercial.
That was when Popeye jumped the shark. So.
Say hello to Fonz and Richie on Florida Superstation.
So
I'm watching this. I'm like stuck on this commercial block now. Okay, this is like a Chuck E. Cheese commercial, and this girl is wearing this sweater that's like 3 times too big for her, and possibly has shoulder pads, and has a bunch of geometric shapes. Has like has the triangles and shit like that. And okay, I gotta stop watching this because. Here's the guy doing the news. Okay. All right. I'm done with that. Let's, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. I haven't welcomed you to the show. We've, Wallace D here is just, I think he's requesting the Bud Light song in the chat.
Oh,
And, Give me Bud Light. Bud Light.
The commercial or the Information Society remix?
Let's hear the Information Society one. Just
Okay.
Awesome. I wanna know what you're thinking. There's some things you can't hide.
Give me a Bud Light.
I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Los Angeles, start your VCRs.
Pran Funkels exclusive.
Say it with more energy. More energy.
So good.
All of a sudden I'm thirsty,
Give me a Bud Light.
so I go to the refrigerator.
I can't tell Bud
I just know how it's gonna taste.
Light. Want some Bud Light, want some Bud Light, want some Bud Light, want
And I take that awesome first long drink. And it hits me right there. Long drink. Long drink.
Good stuff. I like it.
Thank you.
That's so funny that we I mean, I don't remember whose idea that was specifically, and I don't care. It doesn't really, I'm not going to try to take credit or say that I had anything to do with it, but just the funny part that it's the thing that makes me laugh is that you can just kind of hear that guy just in the background saying, you know, it's like, it's really just kind of a background thing that we kind of picked out, noticed, and then decided to, I guess it was, like I said, I don't know whose idea it was to insert that into the Information Society Pure Energy song. That's it's amazing. Whoever's idea it was, if it was mine, then I'm going to pat myself on the back. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
I think it might have
funny
been
stuff.
yours. Yeah.
Save more energy.
But we have a little thing that Wilford is insisting that I play, so
You better just go ahead and play that, young lady.
well,
I'll be waiting for you to bend to pick up those pennies and nickels later. Sorry, I've been drinking.
you're gonna have to turn around while I do that. Sorry.
I got eyes in the back of my head.
Well,
I got those special sunglasses that are actually mirrors in my glass, the frames of my glasses, just for the purposes of perving out. I got some mirrors on my shoes. I can see up under ladies' dresses.
that's nice. You're real
That's
class
really
act.
that's really pretty disgusting to think of, like a perverted Wilford.
Yeah.
But it's also funny. That's But if he was really just, if a news story came in, like, and he was busted, like, trying to peek up women's skirts, you'd be pretty creeped out. I would be. I'd be like, Wilford. But he wouldn't do that. He's
You're such a wholesome, good old-fashioned guy. You never do that. You don't do that. It's ungentlemanly. It's not right. Not right like a bowl of Quaker Oats.
Yeah, he's too much of an icon or to slip up like that. However,
Yeah.
he did frequent a certain restaurant, so that's what this is about. There it is.
You sit down there and you finish your lunch. Come on. Everybody just relax and take it easy. Come on. Why don't you eat your lunch, please. Eat your lunch. You all need your vitamins A's and B's.
Vitamin A, B6, C, E, iron. You get all the nutrition of oatmeal, plus a whole day's worth of all this stuff. What's it taste like? Oh. It's the right thing to do?
He's asking, is it the right thing to do? Is vomiting the right thing to do?
By that point, he's questioning if Quaker Oats is truly the right thing to do.
I've never had to question it before, but I'm starting to wonder, getting to my older age. What was it? There was something that and a whole day's worth of this other stuff, whatever. Like, what is he talking about when he says that?
Let me see.
You sit down there, vitamins A's.
And by the way, I thought it was really appropriate that he would just interrupt Michael Douglas too, because
yeah.
E, iron. You get all the nutrition of oatmeal, plus a whole day's worth of all this stuff.
It was a whole day of what stuff? What are you talking about? Is there is there some, is there like a spoon of heroin or something sitting out on the table? Like a whole day of that. You just make a day out of that. Some drug paraphernalia laying out on the counter. Pran Funkels, we make jokes about drug use. I hope you like them.
There's a sugar bowl, but it's actually cocaine. And you just spoon it onto your oats.
Well, you know he was doing that in the 80s, right? That's just what you did in the 80s. You just put it in your oats, stir it up, and you do that little thing where you rub your gums. You rub it into your gums when you're done. You put your finger around the edge of the bowl of the oatmeal, and then you just rub that shit into your gums because it tingles, you see?
Well,
all right.
It seems to me like he would be hypocritical because he would drink, and then he seems like somebody would just say like that every single drug is just automatically bad. But
right.
I don't know. He just seems like that.
Like Mr. Mackey. Drugs are bad and good.
Mm-hmm.
You do drugs, you're bad and good. You know Mr. Mackey is, right?
From South Park.
From South Park, yeah. Just making sure. I just remember there's an episode where he's like, drugs are bad and good. If you do drugs, you're bad and good.
I never watched it, and I didn't know the name at first, but then when you said that catchphrase, I knew what it was.
Yeah. South Park was one of those shows that when it first came on, I was kind of like, yeah. I think first couple of seasons, I was just like, yeah, it's just a bunch of fart jokes. Isn't that great? And I think a friend of mine, that summer when their South Park movie came out, like was like, hey, we got to see this. And I was like, oh, okay, check it out. And then I was kind of like, these guys can actually write some stuff. It's a good plot, good story. It's a fucking musical. I mean, they put a lot of time, effort into it. And so, yeah, they weren't just all about farts and stuff. So I was like, maybe I should watch the show. So it was about the time I started and the show had changed by that point. It wasn't, the first 6 or, however many episodes were just it's a whole lot of really kind of juvenile humor and stuff. And as the show went on, it got kind of a little bit more, the writing got a little better, and the plots seemed to be a lot, stories seemed a lot more developed and that sort of thing. So, yeah. And, I mean, it was one of those shows I watched kind of religiously there for a while, and haven't, now I just catch an episode every now and then. There's just And this day and age, there's just so much stuff. There's just so many shows, and like I can't possibly. There's every time I turn around, somebody's like, "Have you seen this show?" You know, I'm like, "No, I don't fucking." I know what you're talking about. Whereas, you know, maybe it's just I'm just older and I have more responsibilities. I don't know, but I'm just like I just don't have time for that shit now. And there's just so, but it is maybe it's part of it is I'm older, I have more responsibilities, so I can't spend a lot of time watching shows or listening to podcasts and stuff. But the other part of it is, you know, just there is so much content. There's just like so much content out there, so many shows and so much entertainment. It's like, you know, there's just not enough hours in the day to, you know, you could probably, if you didn't have to work or do anything, you could probably just, I imagine there are people out there that just don't have to work and they just, all they do is just like, you know, oh, my day is just listening. I listen to this podcast and then I watch this show and watch this series on Netflix, and, you know, and what a great life that would be. I think, I don't know. just think about what you're going to entertain yourself with next, you know, but then I would get bored with that. I'd want to do Pran Funkels live. That's what we're doing right now. So
yeah, exactly.
Do some shows.
Yeah, it's not you. It's just if you think about 80s, 90s compared to, or even early 2000s compared to today, there's just, you got the internet, cable, normal TV if you want. I mean, you would literally, like you said, you'd have to devote every hour or every waking minute if you wanted to try to keep up with some of it. Even then, it's like you have to be like immortal to really, if you want to take it all in.
Well, you know, and this is from somebody who is like, I don't like a lot of shit. I'm not somebody who just likes like, oh, that's so good, everything I see. I'm like, yeah, I like this. You know, I'm not one of those fucking people. Like, but I'm, you know, I don't know. I see a lot of things and I hear things from people and like, oh, this comedian's in this and you really like this. And I'm just like, fuck, I know I would. I just don't have time to watch it. I just don't. And, you know, so there's a lot of good content where, you know, we've discussed this before. You go back to the 90s and it's like, you know, cable networks weren't producing, you know, the amount of shows and stuff, you know, amount of like good shows back then. I mean, that was like kind of a new thing in the 80s and 90s, I guess more in the late 80s, early 90s, like that they would start producing their own series. Like cable was a lot of like shows being reran from just regular TV, you know, back then. But then you'd have like HBO would have some weird stuff or some shows, but it was like a lot of stand-up comedy. Like every cable channel had some kind of stand-up comedy show because that was huge in the late 80s. But anyway. So anyway, I don't know how we got off on this topic, but should probably do some calls. We've been on the air for about 45 minutes now. So. Yeah, and then just looking in the chat here, people are talking about like commercials. Yeah, I like how you know, when cable was new or when they were trying to roll it out and sell it to everybody in the world, you know, the selling point was it's cable TV. There are no commercials, or you know, we don't have to pay for, you know, you're paying for it out of your pocket. So why would you have to see commercials? You know, and that sort of thing. So yeah, you cut to, you know, 20 years later, or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, you can't watch. You know, I'll flip it to just some network cable. You know, not not like HBO, not premium channels, but flip it to some. You know, you'll see a movie on or something, or like that you might be interested in watching, but it's been edited to where you know, Walter is saying this is what happens when you fight a stranger in the Alps.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you feed a stoner scrambled eggs instead of the actual thing he's saying.
You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? That's what happens. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? This is what happens when you feed a stoner scrambled eggs.
I really love that they purposely recorded that alternate audio track because that's obviously John Goodman's voice.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's not an ADR track or guy or whatever the fuck. But in the 90s, they were either heavily suggesting that you make certain during movies, like you make a clean version, so that if it ever does make it a network where it would pass, and they wouldn't have to bleep or have a fucking ADR guy come in or whatever that to say something that doesn't even sound like that isn't the actor's voice. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic here. So I think they kind of did it as a laugh, as a joke. That is I'm getting really off the topic here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
They did it kind of as a joke, but it ended up being used. Like, so it's funny, obviously, because we heard it there. It's on. You ever watch the network version? Like the USA Network or whatever the fuck they would show that on. The regular TV version of Big Lebowski. Yeah, that's what you'll hear. And yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I'm rambling.
It's interesting that they recorded that, and it's funny. It's like you're getting extra mileage out of the movie, actually. 'Cause it's really funny what they came up with.
Yeah, and that was the reason they did it. Like, this had been going on, I mean, for a few years at that point. I think they had been asking, movie makers to record, alternate audio so their stuff could be put onto the summer sunny time moving picture show or whatever, like the regular TV, the Channel 34 8 o'clock movie or something like that, so I think they kind of did it as a joke, but yeah, it's just when the opportunity came up to use it, they were like, yes, use it. Feed a stoner scrambled eggs. It's when you find a stranger in the Alps. Not fight. When you find a stranger in the Alps, that makes less sense. So, okay. Let's, I'm going to okay, we'll make a call here, and then I need to go get another drink.
Okay.
Need to go get a drink. Should I make a call first, or should I get the drink first?
Go ahead and make the call. I need to get some coffee in a little bit, but not yet.
Okay. We're gonna. Is this a request? Am I supposed to say this is a request?
Oh, it's not a request. It's somebody had a sign up that says "Dirt Phil wanted." So I'm gonna call them and talk about dirt.
Dirt Phil.
That's all it said on the sign. Dirt Phil wanted, and then there's a number.
Okay. Let's give him a call. Pran Funkels live. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, in their final show on Skype. Possibly, probably, most likely, certainly.
Well, I sure hope so.
Hello.
Hi there. I was calling about the dirt.
Calling about the dirt.
Sir, I heard a horn honking. What was that all about?
Oh, that was my horn honking.
Oh, well, that's plain and simple. Well, I saw the sign about you needed a dirt fill.
Yeah, what have you got?
Well, I got me a crate of stolen dirt here, and I think it'll fit the bill for what you need.
A crate of stolen dirt.
That's right.
Okay, well, I don't need any stolen dirt, but I appreciate the call.
Well, I got dirt that ain't stolen too. If you need that, but I just thought you might want, the good stuff.
Okay.
Because
who is this?
My name's Ruby, and God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. That's what I say.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, Ruby, I appreciate your calling. It's pretty late. Maybe you can give me a call tomorrow or something, okay?
Well, you ain't serious about it? You want the dirt or not?
No, I think I'm good for right now, but I appreciate the call.
Well, I can give you a call back tomorrow, I guess, but this is some pretty hot dirt, and
Okay.
I need to move it quickly.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you calling.
Well, it's real fertile. I think it'd do. He hung up.
What kind of thing? That was a Tom Saltermeyer guy there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ruby. All right. Well, I appreciate your call. Yeah. It's kind of a smarmy asshole.
Yeah. Well, it's my horn honking.
It was my horn honking. So that guy was echoing on my end, but I guess not on yours, so that's good.
Yeah.
Like everything he said was like doubled, like but it's good that our audience didn't hear that, so it doesn't affect the show. So
I mean, I can dial if you want, just so you don't have to put up with that stuff.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. No, we can do this. I can put up with it one more night.
The guy sucks.
Well, I don't want to be stolen there, dude. Like, even if it was stolen, like, what is somebody gonna come along and be like, hey, where did you get that dirt? Like, I believe, sir, I have reason to believe this is stolen dirt. That's funny.
This is from Russian soil, and you should not have it here.
Right.
Okay, this next one. I was at a CVS pharmacy, and there was this fat guy.
I'm reading the. Go ahead. I'm reading it.
I was at a CVS pharmacy in the middle of the night. It's 24 hours. There's this fat guy who had like $40-something worth of just junk, like ice cream, donuts, just a bunch of stuff like that.
But how do you think he got fat? Surely he wasn't eating all that stuff.
Yeah, just all this stuff all over the counter, and then they asked him for his CVS card. He's like,
right,
oh.
They do that, and then you give them a phone number. I've often thought about that, like when you say the phone number of somebody, just I've been in a CVS where they do that, and like people just say their number, and I'm sitting there thinking we could call them. Like,
yeah,
it's funny.
So he said his number to the lady, and then I quickly made a mental note of it. And thought we'd give him a call.
Hi, is this Daniel? I hear you like to buy a lot of desserts. Ugh, I like desserts too. I'm fat. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm fat. Could you tell by my voice that I'm fat?
He was buying a ton of desserts. Oh wait, you affected my voice, sorry. Okay, turn. Hi, I'm a fat guy. I'm a fat motherfucker. I'm just a fat old fucking fat guy who likes to buy a ton of desserts. Alright. I'm a fat son of a bitch.
Okay. We're offending our fat listeners. No. Let's not do that.
Who cares?
I'm just teasing fat guys.
Yeah, I wonder if I should mention sweets or something.
Maybe not, because I don't know. Surely he wouldn't be able to put it together, but you know, maybe he would. I don't know. Somebody in our chat like posted a link on 666 cold preparation.
Oh, yeah.
It was made after 1938 by the Monticello Drug Company out of Jacksonville, Florida. It's got the measurements of the bottle. It's basically says on the this is like the old packaging. It says 6 fluid ounces. Cold preparation and it says cold preparation relieves discomforts and distress of colds. Active ingredients: pyrene, 10 grams, 1 ounce, ammonium chloride.
Oh yeah.
Magnesium. Ammonium chloride. That sounds poisonous to a human being.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm not one of them scientists. Magnesium sulfate. Is that like milk of magnesia or something? And you got Epsom salt and citric acid. Let's see. Let's get another picture of 666 cold. It looks disgusting. It looks like castor oil or something. Like you're drinking fucking something god awful.
Well, 2 of those ingredients sound okay. The rest of them sound highly questionable to me.
All right.
Let's call this fat guy.
Let's call a fat guy on Pran Funkels. You just, I don't know what you could talk to him about, or you could maybe use a soundboard on him or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Talk about Kit Kats or something.
I mean, surely he wouldn't put it together, but he might be like, he might be a smart fat guy. He might be like, when did I give out my number last? CVS. God damn it. Maybe a smart fat guys. Fat guys are smart. They're just not smart about what they eat. All right. Calling a fat guy. Pran Funkels. Dial all your favorite fat guys. Okay, call failed. Let's see if it goes to a voicemail. It might. So he said his name. Oh, you said Google brings up this guy's name.
Yeah.
You can just pretend like you know him from somewhere, but like if he doesn't have much of a social life, you probably see through that though. Said call failed. I don't know. I don't know. So
I can try to dial it on Google Voice.
Try it.
It's loading. Okay. What I should do is like text that dirt guy and say, "Did you change your mind?" Oh, it's a different number.
I really hope you changed your mind.
It's a different
It
number.
just seems like a perfect opportunity. I've been looking to get rid of this dirt. I'm not really a purveyor of dirt, but I have all this dirt that I need to get rid of.
Oh, I don't want it
And
if
tell
it's
me let him.
stolen.
I don't know if it's stolen. It'd be funny to just be like, they won't be able to tell anyway. Yeah. If he asks where you got it, just tell him you got it from. You got it from like the backyard of a house where Sonny Bono used to live or something.
Yeah.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error.
If you feel in my pocket, there's a surprise.
Oh.
Ooh, right there. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe he used an old number that he had forever in the system and doesn't have it anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, too bad. No fat guy call. Wow. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna go grab a drink real fast. We'll be right back.
Okay. Next we have a number from Joe, who's also known as spamming or spoofing. And thank you to him. He posts some of our calls on his channel. We've been trying to call this woman a few times. We got her once. She just said hello and wrong number and hung up. But I'll try again. This here is a phone number with some good potential for pranking. In the course of my work, a woman called me a few days ago from that number. I won't share details about who she is or exactly what she said, and the name she gave me might be fake, but suffice it to say that she was a complete bitch, mentally unstable, and has a hair-trigger temper. Rather than insult her back, I ended up hanging up on her. I recommend calling her with a soundboard, ideally one that agitates people. I suspect the number is a cell phone, but I don't know for sure. And yes.
Okay, I'm back. Happening?
I was just reading this. Send it here. We haven't had much luck with this lady, so this is probably the last time we'll try. We left her a couple of Wimberley messages. She just apparently was really rude and on the phone and inflammatory to Joe. But when you call her late at night, she just doesn't do much. So maybe we'll catch her a better night. I don't know.
She used up all her energy during the day being a bitch. So. Yeah. She's like, I can't bitch at you. I'm all out of bitch gas.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Just give her a call.
Okay. All right. Let's call this bitch Pran Funkels. Live.
Hello? Oh, you're so very full of shit. Sis. Then why are you disguising your voice? Who is this? This is Phyllis. Oh, I think you have the wrong number. Whom? Yeah, you've dialed the wrong number. You do realize that we have the phone number from which you've been calling, right? Who is Phyllis? If you continue to call, you will hear from the FBI locally. Who is this? Mitch. I haven't called this number. I think you've misdialed or something. I'm sorry. No. Calling the cops now. You will next hear from Sergeant Larry Sledge.
Nice. Ah, she actually talked to us. Wow.
Yeah, she was calm too.
Should we have Hector call?
No, I want to keep going with this lady.
All right. Call back. Calling back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9 7.
Try again.
Yeah, I'll leave a message.
Okay. Can you cut it off?
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 971.
God love you, poor little thing. Find another life. Do not call this number again. I don't know what you're dealing with or who called you or why. Since you have a hidden phone number, you think you're safe. You are mistaken. When I was younger, I had lots of other things to do besides calling people from out of state. No. We are grown, adult, married couple who doesn't have time to call people in the middle of the night talking about mowing the lawn or anything else.
Area code 201-793-778-5.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4, message review.
God love you, poor little thing. Find another life.
Find another life.
Do not call this number again. Okay. I don't know what you're dealing with or who called you or why. Since you have a hidden phone number, you think you're safe. You are mistaken. When I was younger, I had lots of other things to do besides calling people from out of state. No. We are grown, adult, married couple who doesn't have time to call people in the middle of the night talking about mowing the lawn or anything else.
Area code 201
number
793-778-5.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Nice. Can you hear me?
Yeah, she wasn't bitchy at all, though.
Yeah. Who is this? Who is this? Oh, you know. It was, just the fact that she was responding back was probably says something about her. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's Probably woke her up and she's not doesn't have much fight in her. Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad.
Oh well. Okay, what's next here?
Pran Funkels joined us on a night where it's just Kira and myself tonight. So we're just kind of winging it with Winger. We're gonna coming up. We got Kip Winger. It's gonna be here on the show. Got Kip Winger, and we're gonna have Stuart from Beavis and Butthead, who's a big fan of Winger. All right. So yeah, we're just kind of, like I was gonna say, winging it here, and we're just gonna do gonna eke out about 3 hours, and then I think we're done. So it's kind of tough just with two people to do a show, like a 4-hour show like we normally do. But we'll see how it goes. We're having fun here. We got the super wacky effects machine, right? We got some super crazy effects.
Crazy. Oh, wow, what's this? I'm a chipmunk. Oh, boy. I'm a chipmunk. Hi, I'm a chipmunk with the deep voice. How's it going, everybody? Flibba-dabba-doopin.
What?
Huh?
Hello?
Mailbox, can I help you?
Mailbox, can I help you? Excuse me, good sir, but my bottom appears to be in a sling.
He has to step into the bathroom, actually.
Do you need to find someone else? This is a mailbox business.
We need like a toilet flushing sound now, so we can pretend that somebody's in the bathroom.
Quit talking all nasty and stupid.
Oh, he took offense to that.
Talking nasty. He's like Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. You're talking all about your bottom being in a sling. That's nasty.
And then he's just a hypocrite. He turns around and starts cussing. So. All right. Next is David, the construction guy. He was, or Mike called him with Monday Night Mitch, and he was a tough guy. So.
Hey, tough guy. Oh, you want to fight? I'm going to fight you on the phone. Here comes a punch. Oh, you like that? Oh, yeah. That Hoyt's donut. You want a Hoyt's donut? Here you go. It's a nice, delicious donut. Go ahead and eat it. There you go. What, do you think I was going to Hoyt you?
Right. Don't talk about donuts. That lady just traumatized me with her biting wit.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, I wasn't aware that the only time in the history of the English language that the phrase prime directive has been uttered has been on the set of whatever fucking Star Trek movie she was referring to. What a dummy.
What was the prime directive?
What was the prime directive?
What was your MO?
I said we need to call her back with somebody like a soundboard that's really argumentative, and I mean, we won't do that tonight though. I don't know, but maybe on the next show.
Mike.
Or did you have her on the list? What?
No, Mike should probably call with Hector or Larry, I think.
Yeah, Larry would be good because talk is cheap, lady, and all this shit he says.
Yeah.
Or even retarded sheriff would be really funny.
Yeah.
What did the fucking guy say in that call? Like, he was making fun of Ileana's accent. And he was like, you seem like you're very good at wasting the time, you fucking bitch. Like,
he didn't like really make fun of her accent, but he Yeah, he said that.
No, he was mocking her. Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely mocking her. But
yeah.
I lead a pretty active lifestyle. I live on a ranch in Texas.
Don Lapre? I live on a ranch where people insert catheters. It's a catheter ranch.
A catheter ranch.
Like that woman just sounds like she's way too into the catheter scene, you know?
Yeah.
Sounds like she she enjoys having catheters put in her or something. Like, I mean, I'm sure that's a fetish thing. I don't even want to go there. But
I'm a professional cowboy, and I use catheters. Been cowboying for 25 years.
I damn sure cowboyed so much I just cowboyed my bladder control on out the door.
I've broken 14 bones.
Bladder. Go ahead. Okay.
Been cowboying for 25 years. I've broken 14 bones, had 2 concussions, and a punctured lung. I know pain, and I don't want any more of it.
Why not?
Especially when I calf.
I know.
When you calf, okay. And didn't know that was a verb.
It just it just makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't know, man. Do our listeners get as uncomfortable as I do when people are talking about so freely about catheterizing and when I calf? Like, what the fuck?
This is my
Just like,
catheter. Her name's Kathy, and I named her Kathy, so I stick Kathy up inside me.
Like, yeah, Kathy, you are the only stable thing in my life, Kathy. You helped me get the golden urine from my bladder out of my body. It's like golden sunshine going through you. Yeah, it really is. I don't know. I just think about, yeah. I just think about, oh man. I just hope I never have to be catheterized for some fucking reason because no. Oh God. I don't know. Doesn't sound like something that would be pleasant, like at all. So
no.
So I don't reckon I'll be doing any cowboying. I'm not going to be cowboying around and be like, fuck, now I got to be catheterized. Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have cowboyed. So.
Yeah, he uses cowboy as a verb and then cath as a verb. But, I don't trust people who use party as a verb.
Yeah. Agent Norman Tuttle doesn't, right? By the rules of Agent Norman Tuttle, his lifestyle.
So much for your influence.
Forget it. It's just a ticket. Never trusted people who use the word party as a verb.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's funny. That's funny because, like, if somebody says that, it just shows how times have changed. Like back then, it was like, I guess it sort of was a new thing for people to use "party" as a verb, sort of. I guess, but I think beyond that year, 1985, when that came out, probably by 86 or 7, like now, if somebody comes up to you and is like, "Want a party?" You know what? I mean that that usually means something involving some kind of illicit activity. So not just playing air hockey and riding go-karts like they did in the episode of Street Hawk. There, Street Hawk with what's his name? What's the actor's name of that? I can't think of his name right now.
Rex Smith.
George Clooney.
Yeah.
George Clooney. Yeah. George Clooney was in that episode of Street Dog. One of only, how many episodes did they make of that? 12 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Wasn't even a whole season, I don't think, was it?
No, they hyped it up as the year of the Street Hawk. And I was like...
The year of the Street Hawk.
Minus 9 months.
The 9 months of Street Hawk. More like a fiscal year, right? Only half a fiscal year.
I think we need to get we need to get some more oomph out of that. So I'm gonna have you say that again in a second here. And go.
Say what? Street Hawk.
Yeah.
The year of the Street Hawk.
There you go.
Coming, it's the year of the Street Hawk. And also, in addition to that, Bronson's back on the street, bitches.
Bronson has been kicked out onto the streets again, and he's living in a goddamn cardboard box.
He's a fucking disgrace, that guy.
Damn it, Bronson.
Bronson, why don't you get your act together? He's got all his belongings in a laundry basket.
Oh, boy.
Bronson's back on the street again. And he'll shoot your ass if you ask him what time it is. That's what makes him so cool.
Oh, Bronson.
He's back on the street again. Sorry. Just laughing at that promo.
And he got kicked out because he ate the last EL fudge.
Yeah, that happens. Mm-hmm. His wife really liked EL fudge. But he kept eating them. He kept buying them, and then he'd just eat them up the minute they got home from the grocery store. So she said, get the fuck out. So Bronson's back on the street again.
And while he's out there, he gets into a war. And he didn't start, but he has to finish.
And then he has to finish off a package of EL fudge. Because that's his favorite kind of cookie. But it's not as sweet anymore since he's not eating the ones that he told that he was going to save for his wife. So,
Yep. It's not the same.
He eats them and he cries himself to sleep. Back on the street again.
Disaster strikes when somebody steals his laundry basket.
They stole his Nazareth 8-track. Now Bronson's back out on the street again, looking for his Hair of the Dog 8-track.
It's got some hair on it.
It's got some hair that he desperately needs to hear. Hair of the Dog, the title track. Nazareth, back onto the street again.
Wednesday, Bronson's back on the street with a vengeance. Caught in the middle of a war he didn't start, but has to finish.
Back on the street again.
Heartbreaker, soul shaker. I've been told about you. Steamroller on my shoulder. What they've been saying must be true. Red hot mama, velvet chama. Time's come to pay your dues.
Oh boy.
Sam, you're the lead singer in Nazareth. If you don't stop singing like that, you're going to blow out your voice, Sam. You need to start singing like a choir boy.
That was actually the fat guy from CBS doing karaoke. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, that's The next time I do karaoke, which is like never, I've done karaoke about twice in my life. But I'm going to put my name as the fat guy from CBS. And they'll be like, all right, next up we got the fat guy from CBS. And then I'll go up there and I'm not even fat. So they'll be like, what?
Wear a pillow or something.
I'm reading the chat here. Ziggy says there's an 84% chance Pran Funkels won't make any more phone calls. And then you won't leap out. You'll be stuck here in this goddamn show.
Uh-oh.
All right. So is that a hint? Should we make more calls? I like that though. That's a way to put it tactfully. You know, we have some people sometimes that are just like, you know, they know that we don't do a bunch of back-to-back calls, but then, you know, they're just still kind of shitheads about it. So, like, you know, fuck those people. But if you put it that way, and we all have a laugh about it, and, you know, then we'll listen to you. So, thanks.
Yeah, but if you don't say it right, then
fuck you, asshole.
And then we're gonna get mad. We're gonna end the show.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Let's call this tough guy.
All right, let's call it tough guy.
Oh wait, look at his Facebook. It says he's okay. Apparently, he has like a small business, I think, and he might actually be the only person. It might be like a self business. And it says he proudly says on his Facebook, "President of such and such construction." Like, wow, you're the president. You're the president of this. Wow.
It's kind of like, yeah, if you have a business, you know, cleaning pools or whatever, and you're just like a dude with a van with like the little nets and shit to go clean stuff, and you're just like, yeah, I'm the president of this company, this Fortune 500 van I drive around.
Exactly.
All right. That's called tough guy. That's the president of his one-person company, who is him, consists of him.
Mm-hmm.
The tough guy. Maybe he wants to go up against Bronson out on the street. But this time it's with a vengeance. Before, he was just being a pussy and not killing a bunch of people. All right. Here we go. Dialing now.
It's a vengeance, but he's not really avenging anything, so.
It's avenging those kilos.
Thanks for calling Card Construction. You reach David Card at 60910.
Robert's bail bonds.
Robert, there, well. Be nasty. Robert.
Like a frog, like ribbit.
Robert. Try him again.
Yeah.
Right. Picks up on voicemail, just hang up, I guess.
Yeah.
Card Construction. You reach David Card.
Okay,
so that cut off like the first 5 seconds of the thing.
Yeah, thank you, Skype. You didn't need to hear that.
You want to leave in Wimberley?
Sure. I kind of enjoy, and I'm not saying you should do this, but I kind of enjoy those those just random voicemails that people have left us over the years that Mike leaves as voicemails for these other people. There's just something funny about, like, I don't know. There's just something funny about, like, knowing, like, oh yeah, I remember when we, called that person and left a message. So, but anyway, you don't have to do that. I'm just saying.
Well, my issue with that is it gets really repetitive and old to me because I've heard it a million times. Like, Cookie the psychic dog, and like, okay, like I don't want to hear him talk about that for 2 minutes. So,
the psychic dog, yeah. Oh, you sound like your wife was a real cuntbag. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cookie the psychic dog. Ooh. He's a fucking weirdo.
You sound like the Fun Fruits guy.
Yes. I bet you Cookie the psychic dog could tell you about some fun fruit trees getting tortured.
Yeah.
In his midst. He is a fun fruit tree guy.
Ah.
His owner, Cookie the psychic dog, just call him up and be like, "Are you a fun fruits tree?" Yeah. Did you escape from the fun fruits tree concentration camp where you're being tickled by some fucking 12-year-old kids that were collecting all the fruits that were falling from your tree armpits or whatever?
How would he escape? He's like rooted to the ground.
I know. I don't know. Some lumberjacks came and cut him down. I don't know.
No,
and they ran away.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. They would kill them. Yeah.
You could. I mean, you could pull them.
They were uprooted by a storm. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he'd survive if you pulled him out of the ground and then got him to it.
We're having a serious discussion about how the fun fruits trees would escape their torture, the place where they're tortured so that they produce the fun fruits. They're tortured by being tickled. Oh,
the music.
This is sheer hell for me. Oh God.
Exactly. The music's it's all stretched out. It sounds like a sacrificial. There's some like folks standing by witnessing this, and they're playing like appropriate dark music to go with the ritual. It's like.
Sun-kissed fun fruits.
It just sounds like a fucking nightmare, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the rhythmic like bongos or whatever being beaten.
Yeah, like there's a.
Sun-kissed fun fruits. Let the blood pour onto my face from those sun-kissed fun fruit trees.
What's that?
Like I picture like a drum.
I drink the sap from the tree.
Joe is online. I'm talking to him. I picture like they fashioned a drum out of like I don't know what, but like this. There's like human flesh is on top of the drum, and they got bones are like beating on the drum, and it's just. Somebody's got like a human spine, and they're like shaking it.
It really does sound like people being tortured or something. It just sounds awful, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So they got spam. Since we were just talking about spamming or spoofing, he popped online and is going to join us.
Okay, here we go. If it'll allow me to add. Will allow me to add him, I'll try. So it does this stupid shit with you where it says it failed.
He's on 7.
But still, like Mike, see, I'm calling him right now. Nothing's happening. It's just dialing. But Mike has to do this thing where he has to join some other way. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
so you might want to send him a message that says, try to join. However you join, Kira, tell him to try to join that way, I guess.
Okay.
Weird. He says weird. It won't let me answer.
Yeah.
Tell him, or here I will. Yeah, join. What is it? Join the call or something? Join the.
Yeah, on the left side, it should actually have a highlighted thing that says our names, and then you click on that, and when you do, it opens up that chat, and you can join it by clicking the telephone button.
Okay. Do you want me to just wait for him to hear that audio in 7 seconds or whatever, or should we type a message to him? I don't know. I was going to type that out, but like I didn't quite know how to.
I'm asking him if he heard it.
Okay.
Sun kiss fun.
Sun-kissed fun fruits. Oh boy. I had the sides of my mouth sewn shut, so I'll talk like this all the time. I had my mouth sewn shut, so it only opens about an inch in the middle.
Okay, so yeah, just type out instructions. Because I've never had to do it, so I don't know what to tell him. So if you want to just type out instructions there.
Yeah.
How to join this goddamn call. And this is exactly why we're leaving Skype right here. Because of stupid shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
So. Bronson's on the street again. He's looking for some cookies. Any suggestions? He's gonna get crazy and go get some pinwheels. He's got the marshmallow and the chocolates. Good stuff.
I was thinking more of Girl Scout cookies.
He's gonna eat some of those Samoans. He's gonna put them around the barrel of his gun and eat them off.
Then he's gonna actually eat a real Samoan in an act of cannibalism.
Yeah.
Okay, he's back online.
Try to add him again, or?
Yeah.
All right. Calling, but he may have to.
Oh no. Oh. Bronson's eating that Samoan.
Oh boy.
It's a horrific sight I can't watch.
Bronson is a cannibal tonight. He's on the street.
Chuck Bronson.
Now, Chucky, don't ever do that.
Oh, Chucky, don't ever
do that.
Don't ever engage in cannibalism, Chucky.
Okay, tell him what to do.
Did you call him?
Yeah, I did, and it just did call Phil just like it does when I call you.
Okay, on the left side.
He says it won't let him answer the call, but he has to join it just like. Join it. Join it. Join it.
Let's go to commercial while we're figuring this out here.
Pran Funkels will be right back after this commercial message. Now listen to this very intently, and we encourage you to purchase the product or service right away.
Super Slurpee. Now at 7-Eleven. It's the biggest, boldest, coldest Slurpee to ever quench a thirst. It's the 32-ounce Super Slurpee. And now, 7-Eleven has a fantastic summer offer. Every Super Slurpee comes in a free plastic Superman 4, the Quest for Peace Movie Collector's Cup. 8 in all. 32 ounces of Super Slurpee and Superman 4 Movie Collector's Cups. Only at today's 7-Eleven.
That was Mr. Anderson, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Ernie Anderson. Superman 4, the best Superman movie ever made, I'm sure. So I have no fucking... That must have been like 1987 or something by that point, right?
Yeah, I think it was 87.
Yeah. It's a total guess, but sounds right.
Can you drag and drop Joe from the contacts into this thing? It's so bad we never use Skype again.
Okay, so what am I doing? I'm dragging and dropping him into our contacts?
Into this chat right here.
He's in our chat. What do you mean?
I know, but I might actually call him if you do that. I don't know.
Okay. Contact sent.
No, that's not the way.
What did it do? So I can't put it anywhere here. Let's see. Let me see if I can just add people to this call. Okay, there he is. Let's see what happens if I do this. It's probably just going to try to dial him again here and see what happens. Like, why can't he join us like Mike and everybody else does? Ray Skype. You have Jello? You have Jello? You have Jello?
It's like, your name is Jello?
Your name is Jello? That bitch is just dense all the way around. I don't know. Should feel sorry for her, I guess. I don't know. But when dumb people like try to like think they know like so much, like think they're just like way smarter than you, it's really funny. And Cody was like drunk on his ass too, and still handling that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, just like, oh, it's this thing called the English language. Have you heard of it? Anyway, it's a good call. So that donut lady call.
Yeah, that was Cody uploaded that. It's the first call that wasn't uploaded by me, and then he put a bunch of cool little visual things in there, so check that out. I'm going to talk to Joe here. Joe?
Yeah.
Do you have a Google Hangouts number, Joe, or something?
I'm gonna go use the restroom while we're trying to get this figured out.
All right.
Be right back. Bronson will be right back on the streets in a moment.
Right.
He's gonna go piss in the alley.
Okay, I'm talking to Joe here. Very exciting for the listeners. See, Skype just haunts you to the very last moment. I cannot wait till Patrick's supposed to get a sound card tomorrow, and it should work out fine, and I never want to even say the word Skype again. It's so bad. Okay. So I will go back to dialing while Patrick is gone. This is the advantage of Hangouts. You don't have to... You can dial at any time, and it's from a different phone number. Okay, who do we have next? Oh, a Denny's. Patrick sent me this earlier today. Some Denny's in a backwater town in Washington, where the waitress asked some black teenagers to pay their tab before they would make the food. I love people. So, if they need some major harassment, I would like to get that particular woman on the phone. That won't happen.
Okay. What are we doing?
Calling that Denny's that you sent earlier.
Okay. I may be getting a lot of calls.
Probably. All right, enough. So where did you? I read the notes to the audience, but where did you?
Yeah, it's. Who knows if it's even? I imagine it's real, but supposedly, and it was just like some friend of mine on Facebook that I don't talk too much. Like, you know, people post shit, and you're kind of like, come on now. But I had to. It basically had a phone number, so I was like, what the hell we'll call it. But anyway, supposedly it's a Denny's, and people out there, you probably heard of this, like this Denny's in Washington. Supposedly the story is that this happened a handful of days ago. Some guy and his wife were eating in this Denny's, and hang on a second. Anyway, so okay, yeah. Joe knows it. Joe's in our chat here. He can't be connected to us, but Joe heard of it. Yeah. So evidently there's a news story and everything. So yeah, so I just skimmed over the story real quickly. But what I read was some guy and his wife were eating in a Denny's, and then some like black teenagers came in after them, and there was like nobody in the Denny's basically. It was kind of late. And they made them stand there for like 20 minutes before they would seat them. And then when they did seat them, when they ordered their food and they came over and begrudgingly took their orders, the woman came back and said, "We can't make your food until you pay for it first." Oh, and they weren't like unruly. Evidently, they weren't like unruly fucking kids either. They were just regular. They weren't like walking around with guns in there or something crazy, but they weren't like known thieves or something, but supposedly they said that there had been people that were walking the checks and stuff like that. So they needed to have them pay up front. And the guy who was there with his wife, it just pissed him off. So he just like basically went up front and where it's like, why when they went to pay and leave, and they were just like, why are you making them pay up front? And they just basically said, yeah, we have people that keep walking out on our checks. And he said, well, you didn't make us do it. So it sounds like some bullshit or something. So anyway, so on this post on Facebook, there's a receipt posted that the guy, and it's basically has a phone number on it. So I was like, a phone number. So, always do. So yeah. There you go.
They're probably.
Well, Joe says, some restaurants make the waitresses pay for the tabs if someone dines and dashes. Yeah. I thought that was like a lot of places. There are a lot of places. I don't know, maybe not a lot, but I've heard of that happening. But yeah, to just ask somebody like, oh, you're going to have to pay up front. I mean, if you really thought somebody was going to take off, then I don't know, get some dude from the back and just be like, hey, just stand out here by the door and make sure these guys don't run off or something. I don't know. I don't know how you'd handle that, but anyway, so anyway, I was just more interested in there's a phone number for this Denny's and you can call them and stuff. So, and then they weren't answering because I bet you they're getting a lot of calls right now. They're probably not even answering.
Yeah, I was thinking if it's not like a local area code, they probably don't answer right now. All right. I'm going to go make some coffee. I'll be gone a few minutes. So do you God, I wish we could get Joe connected, but I guess we can't.
Yeah.
I mean, we could use Hangouts and do it that way, and then we don't have to sit here while I'm AFK. Let's see.
I don't care.
Joe, do you want to, I mean, I can, well then, never mind, because I have to dial anyway. So that won't work. Okay. You want me to play something, or do you want to chat with the audience, or?
I don't care. If we can somehow get him in here, I don't. Calls, whatever you want to do.
Well, Joe, did you try to call us? Maybe if he does, you can just add him. He's not responding, so I don't know what to do at this point.
Okay.
Oh, now he's back.
Oh, now he's back online. He just got back online. All right, he got back online. Yay. All right. Hey, look. Hey, he's connecting. He's there. Hooray. Look at that. It worked.
Yeah. All right.
It kind of went together all right.
Yeah, it just happened to pick that Castlevania one again, so I quickly hit. Okay, sound off with your... See, okay. Joe here, I guess, is going to have a similar setup to what you do, Patrick, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Where he has a laptop and he plugs a card into the side. His is a little bit different, but yeah, so he's going to plug in the sound. He's plugging it in right now.
Plug it in now. I'm Barry Corbin, and I'm the voice of your security system. You better not be fucking around with Whopper.
Plug it in, plug it in.
New Glade plugins freshens for 30 days.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Gently, constantly warms this refill cartridge for a full 30 days.
Unfortunately, the audio tape, the reel-to-reel machine, had a plug-in right next to it that got a little too hot and caused the reel-to-reel tape machine to slow down, as you heard there, and melt.
It's unfortunate.
I'm melting. What's that?
We lost the original recording, but we did get the recording of it dying, so that's good, I guess.
Yeah. That's good.
Just call this for right now, because this is better for voice. And then Joe can do the next one. I'll go AFK after that.
Handy heater. Somebody's going to have to press 0 a bunch unless I can. I don't know. Can you hear me dialing right now? Can you hear me hitting?
I can only hear it like your voice breaking up.
Oh, because of the buttons?
Yeah.
How fucking stupid. There's so many problems with this stupid thing. This is like up to date. This is an up to date version. I fucking seriously doubt that if we were all running Windows 10, this would be perfect. You know, no. I just don't believe that. So, okay. So is Joe ready? You ready, Joe? The cold and the heater.
I'll do this one. It needs voice, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Got you. Sorry, I'm gonna follow. I'm folks drinking some New Belgium Fat Tire tonight.
Thanks for calling to order Handy
you're
Heater,
welcome.
giving you soothing, warm heat wherever you need it. For quality purposes, this call will be recorded. I didn't get that. Sorry, I still didn't get that. To get started with your order, please press 1. A live customer service representative will be with you shortly.
Oh, you're gonna get that.
Hello, thanks for calling. All customer service representatives are busy at the moment. A live customer service representative will be with you shortly. I'm sorry, all customer service representatives are busy at the moment. A live customer service representative will be with you shortly. I'm sorry, all customer service representatives are busy at the moment. A live customer service representative will be with you shortly. We're sorry for the wait. We value your business greatly and will be with you shortly.
How about 5 seconds from now?
I'm sorry, all customer service representatives are busy at the moment. A live customer service.
Nope. Not waiting anymore for that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You can't believe how sorry I am. I'm a computer recording, but I have feelings. I'm very sad.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Please, believe me.
Oh, no. My call is very important.
Oh, God, it's so important. God, I just can't put into words how important. We would just value you. We value. Values.
All right. So Joe is having difficulty getting his sounds going. Can you hear it, Joe, or is it just Skype? Because I better type it.
You can't hear anything.
All right. Let's call this then.
Bliss Show Club. Total jerk answered last time, who sounded like he was slamming the phone down as hard as he could. That's so funny. Hey, man, I want to order this thing, man. I'm a generic hippie. I love this generic music you got, man. All right.
Hey, man, is that
Ready to
Freedom
call this number?
Rock?
Is that generic freedom rock, man? Is that generic hold music, freedom hold music? Yeah, man. Okay. Do we want to send a fax machine to the strip club? A fax to the strip club?
Oh, this is the outfit.
We did that a few. I think I told you a few times when we were kids. We sent prank faxes.
Well, that's not
Like,
good. You're wasting paper.
I wanted you to call the if you got a hold of the strip club, say, yeah, is Mrs. Torkelson, the third grade teacher, performing tonight? No, I understand she's not a real third grade. That's her gimmick though. She comes out and she's got kind of a silly hairdo and some frumpy clothing and glasses. And she comes out and says,
Hi, everybody. I'm gonna take off my clothes in a minute if you'd like me to. But first of all, I just wanted to talk about that Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I really like him. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of things here recently, I think. And by recently, I mean, 1998.
I haven't heard that name in like forever.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
That's I'm stealing some material from Cody. I think at some point, like a few years. That was the kid that was on like Home Improvement or something, right?
I think so.
So the kid who was the son on Home Improvement. So like a few years after that show was off the air, I think Cody had done that teacher voice and said,
I like that Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
That's always stuck with me for some reason.
All right. Thanks for listening to this, folks. We're trying to get Joe set up on Skype, and guess what? He's having difficulties with Skype.
What? No! No, it's no!
Remember when Skype used to work? Boy. Yeah, remember when Skype used to just work and I think in the chat they were talking about on our live chat, they were talking about when Microsoft bought it went to shit. And you're exactly right. Mm-hmm. Did Jonathan Taylor Thomas die? No. Oh yeah, you're right, Wallace. It was Jonathan Brandis, the kid from Sequest. Rick James is dead though. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who the fuck knows what that idiot's doing? Fucking asshole. I know him personally. Really. Let's look up Jonathan. Let's just see what the fuck he's doing now. He looks like Fred. He looks like Fred Armisen.
How old is he?
Like seriously, he's 36.
Oh.
I mean, like Fred Armisen minus the gray hair now. So, yeah, that's kind of surprising. I don't know. Like this picture just came up. Okay, he's just like a regular kid, a guy, I guess. I think he's 36, so he's not really a kid anymore. So. People also search for Zachary Ty Bryan. I don't know who that is. Devin Sawa. That's the kid who used to be in. He was in a bunch of '90s movies. He was in wasn't he in SLC Punk or something? I don't know.
I don't know, but
Maybe
I don't care what other people also search for. So it's just
yeah, I know. Only when I'm drunk is that of any interest in me, and it's still not of any interest.
That Jonathan Taylor Thomas did a movie called I'll Be Home for Christmas. I like that one.
Aww.
It was wacky. He was running around and he was trying to get home for Christmas.
Yeah, but it ain't as good as this.
Monroe, we were so worried.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Oh, wait a second. What the fuck was that?
It's the Monroe rape episode of.
Oh.
Let me go to the part where, well, spoiler alert. Cover your ears if you don't want to know about this awesome episode.
Spoiler alert! This episode from 1985. Of course, everybody's seen the Monroe rape episode. Come on, of Too Close for Comfort. Go ahead.
Henry, aka Mr. Rush, like both of them find out where these rapists live, and then like Henry's at the door, like knocking at the door, and like Monroe like runs away, and then one of the fat ladies grabs Henry and brings him inside.
First thing in the morning.
Hilarity ensues.
We went down Crawford for a couple.
Okay, when I knock on the door, as soon as they open the door, if you recognize one of them, give me the word, and we'll dash down to the nearest phone, okay? Got it.
Oh, rapists.
On second thought, we don't want them to think you brought help, so I'll get behind you.
It's just gonna waste time. It doesn't really translate very well.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine the cosmic cow strip that was born out of this event. Cosmic cow gets raped by some fat bitches. I don't know.
Actually, I gotta go AFK for like 5 minutes, so I might as well just play this and you guys can listen to it.
Okay.
Because we cannot get Joe connected and there's nobody
I
else.
mean, if I could try to do some calls.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but
No, you should. It's better than listening to Henry get raped.
does Henry get raped too?
Well,
is this part of the spoiler? Okay, don't spoil it. I want to see this episode and be thoroughly creeped out without knowing what's exactly about to happen there. So I think the person who gets raped is the viewer.
Yeah,
I think,
pretty much.
figuratively speaking. And nobody comes in, and no fat ladies come in and actually rape you if you're watching. Thankfully, if you're watching that episode, no fat, curly-haired, wacky-looking broads come in and rape you.
Well, we're not saying it couldn't happen, but
Anything can happen.
right. So I'm gonna go AFK. I got 5 numbers here. We're gonna leave Patrick at the helm to do some pranks.
Okay, 5 minutes.
About that, yeah.
5 minutes. Okay, hurry up.
Enjoy.
Don't leave me out here by myself.
Wait a minute.
I'll leave me out here by.
It says Joe is online, but he never went offline. What the hell?
I know. I think for the first time ever, Skype has a problem. It's doing something weird.
You know what this is like? Like we're already done with Skype, so it's like basically you got a girlfriend, you broke up with her, but she still has like your jacket and some records. So you have to go back one last time and deal with her.
Yeah, so we're just like, we're just here for now. We're not back. We're not coming back.
Yeah.
We're just here to get our records.
Exactly.
We got a special. We got our Nazareth record we need to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are now officially messing with a son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
All right.
All right. So I'll be back in a bit and enjoy.
Oh, what's happening here? What is that? Hello?
That's Joe setting his sound on. Yeah, we heard you, Joe. That's the,
Okay.
The Skype test sound does that.
So Joe's now working? Yeah.
Yeah, but play a soundboard because Skype often does not let you play soundboards and stuff these days. So try clicking on some stuff there, Joe.
That was me.
Can you hear us, Joe?
Well, in this house, there is no other oatmeal. Just Quaker.
Well, goddamn.
That was Wyatt's
Well,
response.
that sounds like
to oatmeal.
yeah. Sounds like Wyatt's got some oats stored away that aren't Quaker. Oh boy,
Joe.
What are we gonna do here?
Are you tied up? Yeah, I'm being kidnapped.
Okay, yeah, there's the sound.
Yeah, we can hear the test sound.
Dialing.
Can you even hear us, Joe? Hello?
We can hear the test sound.
I don't think you can hear us.
All right.
Can you hear us? Hello?
Are you tied up? Yeah, I'm being kidnapped.
Benson won't be seen tonight.
Call me later in the week.
But we'll return soon. Now stay tuned for the following special presentation.
No. Oh, no.
It's okay. Benson hasn't really been kidnapped. It's okay. Benson's been kidnapped. Oh no. ABC. What the fuck am I doing here? All right.
He can't hear us. Wonderful.
Well, that's surprising. All right.
Skype, you just never stop clinging to us. Skype error message said it can't access my sound card and is telling me to reboot my computer.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we'll get some coffee and I'll fart around and make a few calls here.
Okay. But before
All
you do
right.
that, I need you to just remember one thing, okay?
What's that?
It's gotta be a dog. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, sir. Bunch of fucking bullshit. So, okay, Kira's going to step away for about 5 minutes, and I'm just going to mess around here. I'm going to call this Black Belt Academy.
See the notes?
Yeah.
Be right back.
All right. All right.
Thank you for calling 8 Success Martial Arts. We offer Taekwondo classes for students ages 3 through adults. Please leave me your name, number, and a brief message, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, and have a great day.
Hello. Hi. Apologize for the late hour of this call. I got a situation going on here. I might need your services, but I can't call during the day. The situation is I have a wife that's she's kind of aggressive. I'm kind of I need to figure out how I can defend myself. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a little bit here. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm just at my wit's end. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to fight back at some point. I mean, if you saw me, I'm just covered in bruises. she pretty much just she's kind of a tyrant. I just really hope you can help me. Call me back if you would. My name is Stelpos McGinnis, by the way. If you can call me back. I'm sorry. I've had a drink tonight, but my number is on the caller ID. Just call me back at that number. It's area code 201. Oh, no, I can't tell which number. I'm not sure which number I'm calling from. I'm sorry. Set 7857993, I think. Sorry. I just I need to figure out some way to deal with this, you know. If she wakes up, I'm dead. I'm literally huddled in the pantry of my house right now. I'm on my cell phone. 201-785-7993, I believe, is the number to this. I'm not allowed to make calls, especially this time of night. And I'm a little bit intoxicated, and I've been talking to some women online who I don't know if I'm gonna go meet them or not. Just give me a call back. Check your caller ID and call me back. And my name is Stelpos. Thank you. Turn on. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Okay. Well, I think it was an actual answering machine. Yeah. Let's Kira stepped away for a minute, so I'm just kind of left here messing around. So just drinking some New Belgium Fat Tire. It's good stuff. First had a Fat Tire in Austin, Texas, 2003. Good stuff. I liked it. So Mike and Cody are not here. They're off. Cody's off gallivanting around. He's I don't know where he is. He's off having a final vacation somewhere. Probably, I don't know. And Mike's I think Mike's has work obligations actually, so too bad. Just Kira and I, and it's just me right now. So Kira went to I think brew some coffee. So there's that. But let's make another call here. I just left a really weird long message there. So let's do that. Call this number and see what happens when I call it.
Hey, you've reached Jeremy. I'm unavailable to take your call.
Let's try calling back.
Hello?
Hey, what are you
Hey.
doing?
Who is this?
Hey, this is Reginald.
Who?
Reginald?
Oh, hey.
Hey. Did you,
Do you need something?
Yeah, did you get the that item that I sent you, or
What?
the thing that I sent you?
What'd you send me?
Well, it was in a brown package, and it was. I mean, I can't really say over the phone. It was like a
Yeah, you
long
can.
cylindrical package.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well, Ted said that he would be in on Tuesday, and he's going to discuss that with you.
Who?
So, you know, Ted from accounting.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So, are
Okay.
you prepared to? Can you approve that for him? Or?
No, I cannot.
Well, he's going to want you to, though.
Oh, well.
Is this Emily?
No, it's not.
Oh. I thought maybe I didn't dial the right number, but.
Yeah, I think you dialed the wrong number.
Mm-hmm.
Don't call this number again.
I'm sorry. I've been drinking, but I really need to.
I don't fucking care. I have to.
Well, don't be mean. Come on, don't be mean.
Excuse me?
Don't be mean to me.
Where are you calling from?
I misdialed. I'm calling from Rhode Island.
Really?
Mm.
Okay.
Where did I call? What number? What state did I call?
Mississippi.
I wonder how the hell I did that.
I don't know.
Well, I hope you're having a good night.
Oh, I'm having the best night.
Okay. Sounds like it.
Thank you. I am. They're calling me.
Who's calling you? The voices? The demons? What?
Oh my God! Jeremy!
I walked in maybe a minute ago.
I just was acting like a dumbass.
Oh, that was great. I mean, it was almost like a dream coming back and hearing you like actually in a call. That was great. I only heard a little bit, but it was entertaining as hell.
I don't know.
Well, one time when you get your new sound card, you need to do like a solo show because everybody has to do it like one time.
I'd have to have sound and stuff.
You could do all voice if you want, but you could do soundboard too. Like when Cody's done a couple solo shows, just did all voice.
I left a really long, weird message for the karate place.
Yeah.
I don't think I had the number right. I didn't have the number right. I think I said 785-7993.
No, yeah. Well, the numbers are right, just not the order.
Yeah, and I just told that chick I was calling from Rhode Island. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Our story's blown. Our cover is blown.
She sounded rather upbeat.
Yeah, she sounded kind of drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like a drunk. She was like, "Don't fucking call this fucking number," and I was like, "Oh, come on, don't be mean. Don't be mean to me. It was an honest mistake." All right.
Is it time for
So that was
callback?
I don't know. Do we call back? Or?
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, just dial it and I'll call back.
All right. Okay. You should just say, are you going to talk to him or something?
I was going to use soundboard, but I can do voice if you want.
I don't care. I was just gonna say you could say I want to apologize for my husband or whoever I am in relation to you. Just be like,
Okay.
I think it's just tell her that you caught me in the pantry, hunkered down in the pantry, making a call in a dark room, and you promptly took me out and I don't know, gave me a smack across the face or something. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and dial.
Yeah.
It may just go to voice. It went to voicemail the first time.
I'll leave a apologetic message then.
Okay. Calling.
Be right back.
Hey, you've reached Jeremy. I'm unavailable to take your call at the moment, but if you'll leave a detailed message or shoot me a text, I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, I just want to apologize for my husband. I believe he just called you. I actually caught him hunkered down in the pantry, making a phone call. It was rather bizarre. I opened the door and was trying to reach for some fun fruits, and there he was at the bottom there. I promptly took him out and gave him a little smack. But I don't know why he was calling you, and I apologize. He's been drinking tonight, and I know it's very late. So I'm really sorry that happened. If you have any questions, just give me a call back, please. 793-7785, and the area code is 201.
Have a new bagel, have a new bagel at Burger King. Have a new bagel, have a new...
Please turn that down. I'm so not in the mood for this tonight. What is it with you tonight?
What is it with you?
You have this obsession with bagel sandwiches.
Have a new bagel. Have a new bagel.
I mean, you did that. It was 30 years ago that
Who are
you
you
did
talking
that.
to?
I'm
Who are you talking to?
I'm leaving a message for these people you called.
Is it Emily? I was trying to call Emily.
I don't know. Well, it said his name was Jeremy. Who's Jeremy?
I don't know. I think I might have misdialed the number. They said it was Mississippi or some shit. I didn't know.
Have a new bagel. Have an old bagel.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Did you skip the counseling session this week?
Have a new bagel, have a new bagel at Burger King. Have a new bagel, have a new bagel at Burger King.
It makes me happy. It makes me happy.
Was it your idea to put that tongue click in there? Or?
Have a new bagel.
I'm really sorry. I'll take the phone from him.
What
was that about, a hash burger? I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the phone away from him tonight. I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna put it in a drawer or something. So sorry.
You have pressed an incorrect key. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Message review.
Hi, I just want to apologize for my husband. I believe he just called you. I actually caught him hunkered down in the pantry, making a phone call. It was rather bizarre. He opened the door and trying to reach for some fun fruits, and there he was at the bottom there. I promptly took him out and gave him a little smack. But I don't know why he was calling you, and I apologize. He's been drinking tonight, and I know it's very late. So I'm really sorry that happened. If you have any questions, just give me a call back, please. 793-7785, and the area code is 201.
Have a new bagel, have a new bagel at Burger King. Have a new bagel, have a new...
Please turn that down. I'm so not in the mood for this tonight. What is it with you tonight?
What is it with you?
This obsession with bagel sandwiches.
Have a new bagel. Have a new bagel.
You did that.
You're talking to
I'm reading a message for these people you called.
Is it Emily? I was trying to call Emily.
Yeah,
I don't know. What does it mean with Jeremy? Who's Jeremy?
I don't know. I think I might have dialed the number. They said it was Mississippi or some shit. I don't know. Have a new bagel. Have an old bagel.
Oh, God. Did you skip the counseling session this week?
It's called it's really weird.
Have a new bagel. Burger King. Burger King. It makes me happy. It makes me happy.
So was it your idea to put the tongue click in there? Or? Have a new bagel. I'm really sorry. I'll take the phone. What was that about, a hash burger? I'm sorry. I'm going to take the phone away from him tonight. I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to put it in a drawer or something. So sorry.
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording. To send your message with normal delivery, press 1. To send your message with urgent delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
It's urgent that you have a new bagel. At Burger King. Burger King.
I forgot the tongue click.
Oh boy. All right. Pran Funkels rolls on. Looks like we're going to hit our 3-hour mark here in just probably about 20 minutes or so.
Okay. Yeah, I can do 3 hours. It's fine with me.
Okay. Got a go ahead.
Van for sale.
You got a van for sale. Let's call and see if that van's still for sale. It's been almost 2 months, but see if they say, do you ever sell that van?
You want to do it?
I don't know, Captain Mark, maybe. I think I'll take a break from this one.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello. I was calling about the van for sale.
Yeah, what time is it?
Well, I do not know.
Okay, well, yeah, it's for sale.
Okay.
What do you want? What can I answer for you?
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, about 3,800.
Is that a firm price or negotiable?
No, that's negotiable.
Okay. Then how many miles does it have?
98,000.
Oh, 98,000. Okay. And does it have a good cup holder?
Yeah, there's a cup holder.
Okay. Does it have the wood paneling on the side?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, my roommate is the one who has the primary interest, and he would be buying me. I let you speak to him.
Okay.
Okay, one moment, please.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, Mark here?
Yes.
Absolutely, not to worry. Go.
So, okay.
Go.
Yeah, did you have questions?
Okay. Oh, I think so, definitely.
Okay.
What have you done, sir?
What have I done to the van?
Go. Yes, sir.
Everything works on it. Everything's been repaired. There's a new air conditioner.
You're kidding me.
No.
Identify yourself.
My name's Bob Teal.
Who is this? Hello?
Yeah.
I'm in. I'll accept that. I did receive your phone call.
Yeah.
What was the prime directive?
I don't understand the question.
What was your MO?
Okay. I don't have any more time.
I'm a captain with the United States Naval Academy.
That's good.
Captain Mark speaking.
Do you want to buy the van?
Right.
Okay. Come by tomorrow and take a look at it.
Correction?
Come by tomorrow and take a look at it.
Absolutely, not to worry.
Okay.
Understood?
Good. Okay, good night.
Captain. This is a private residence.
Mm-hmm.
You're reaching
Right.
Captain Mark. Go. Go.
Yeah, this is a private residence. So, come by tomorrow and see the van.
Sir. Yeah, up here. I'm not quite sure why you're reporting to me directly. I'm a real captain. Hello? Hello?
That was pretty good. This guy was just like, so this van has been for sale for like 2 months. Is this the number we have is from early August? So while we were in the middle of that call, the Mississippi people called us back.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't patch him in or anything because this call was going too well. You know.
Yeah.
So, how long before it shows if we've got a voicemail or not?
Should show right away.
Okay. Well, should we call him back and you just say like, I'm sorry, because they obviously just like maybe they listened to the message. I don't know, but
yeah, call them back and I'll see, because I did tell them they could call back if they wanted to, so I could see what they want.
Okay. Just be like apologetic and like it's a real thing. Just say I work for some high profile rubber grommet company or something.
Hello?
Hi, I just missed a call from you guys.
Yeah, I had a missed call from you.
Yeah, did you get my voicemail that I left you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, my husband called you earlier. I think you talked, I don't know if it was your wife or somebody, but he is very drunk tonight, and I'm really sorry that he called you and maybe bothered you.
Who's your husband? Okay?
His name is Eugene.
Nope, not me, babe.
Okay, well, I'm sorry if we disturbed you guys.
All right, baby. Hey, good night.
All right, good night.
Bye-bye.
That guy sounds pretty wasted himself.
Call me baby.
Did you hear right when you picked up? You could hear the chick in the background saying, "Emily."
Oh yeah.
Like he was trying to talk to somebody named Emily. Okay.
Funny.
Well, there's somebody we can call back at a later date.
I guess they'll listen to the voicemail when they get around to it. Which will tell them.
Mr. Lady is here. Oh, yeah, they'll listen to that later and probably call us back. Mr. Lady. Hi, Mr. Lady. And Mr. Lady says, Rubber Grummet. Rubber Grummet is a great name for a cereal. It's chocolate rubber grommets. They're like real rubber grommets, only they're chocolate, but they are real rubber grommets that you're eating.
Yeah.
Rubber grommets. Notice, Rubber Grommets is involved in a lawsuit because people are eating real rubber grommets dipped in chocolate.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Oh boy.
Let's go to commercial.
We'll be right back after this important commercial message.
When the sun goes down, it's gonna light up the night. Silver label, red ribbon, a taste that's right. Gonna light up the night. Michelob Light. Gonna light up the night. Light up the night. Michelob Light. Gonna light up the night. Light up the night.
Jeez, settle down.
What are you doing to that woman in the background? Jeez. It's on a roller coaster.
That guy is just barely a singer. Like, he's just like the lower notes. He just sounds like some guy talking. He's like, the silver label gonna do blah, blah, blah. Rabbity bow.
Rabbity.
You little banana. You little banana bow. I guess you could qualify, classify him as a singer.
Loosely.
You get a silver line. I like that distortion on the guitar, though. It's pretty good. It's like go. That was like Michelob's answer to like the Bud Light and Coors Light commercials, I guess, of the time.
Yeah.
Like at some point Michelob became like, I don't know, like less like those other beers, like I don't know when and how and what. I don't care about it, the history of Michelob or anything like that. I don't really drink Michelob beer, but it's just kind of funny hearing a commercial like that. That it's obviously kind of sounds like they were like, you got to do something to counter that silver bullet thing. Man, that's some good advertising there.
And I can't find that commercial right now.
Silver bullet.
Yeah.
Shine the light on me. Shine the light on everybody.
When it's ready for friends to play, there's a place to put the day away. Fire it up, get ready, try something new. We're talking King of the Grill Boys of barbecue. The silver bullet, the right beer now, the right time, the right beer. Coors Light, it's right here. Catch the light, bright taste, Coors Light. Hold on to the silver bullet, it's the right beer now. Are you ready for a
that echo?
God. Like, I just have an aneurysm.
It's plenty of cocaine.
Imagine like all the veins in his forehead popping out and he's going, barbecue!
Yep. When he's done, you can like take his pulse just by looking at his head.
Yeah, you're like, it's about 103, 120 or something. Like, oh, hang on, let me push my eyes back in my skull.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, here's
All right.
Another van for sale.
Huh?
Do you want to inquire about this other van?
We're going to get somebody to talk this long. I fully expected that guy to be like, hello, I don't know what you're saying, goodbye. Yeah. He just like really wants to sell this van, I guess.
I picture that guy being like 300 pounds because he's like breathing so heavily into the phone.
That's the guy who was buying all the snacks.
Yeah.
All the desserts. I got this ice cream, and I got a 2-pound bag of gummy bears, and I got a package of pinwheels, and a package of EL fudge.
They still make EL fudge?
Charles Bronson is outside. I'm going to give him some EL fudge. He's back on his feet, All
right.
He's got a squeeze it container that has bourbon in it.
Squeeze is on, squeeze is on.
The squeeze is on. The squeeze is on.
Do you want to call this other person selling a van?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's call another van for sale.
Should
Maybe
be.
if you personally want to call.
Do I want to call?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Now that you're back, it's easier.
Okay, I can do it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll say something. squeezes on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're lagging behind.
This is Ron. Leave your name and number, and I'll call you back.
At the tone, please.
All right, we'll call back.
Sounds like a real nerdy guy.
This is Ron. Maybe a really cool dude. You never know. Can leave a message, I guess. Hello? Okay, still ringing. Get a buddy by Sleepy. I think about the word sleepy. I think something.
Ron, leave your name and number, and I'll call you back.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hi, Ron. Sorry for the late hour of the call. I just, Bronson's back on the street. I need to get some transportation. Just really hoping you have this van for sale. Late. I gotta wonder if you can negotiate.
New bagel. Have a new bagel at Burger King.
I'm sorry. I got this damn prepaid phone. I got ads coming through on it every 5 minutes. This is bullshit. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really hoping you have the van for sale. Honestly, I gotta be real honest with you. I got somewhere I gotta be tonight. All right. I don't even know what that was an ad for. Sorry, I got this prepaid phone. It's real cheap. It's a free. It's one that you get for free, but the catch is they put ads in the middle of your calls, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, if you can give me a call back, my number is 201-793-7785, and my name is Letty Grunster. Just, listen, that's not even right. That's not even right. There's something wrong with that. There's some kind of technical issue, some bullshit. Give me a call back. Let me know if that van is still available. I just need to. Bronson's back on the street. I need to get some.
Omni suppression.
Green element is missing.
Core restriction. Omni suppression.
Green element is missing.
All right. It'll stop here in a minute. Okay, I think it's done. Give me a call back. I gotta make sure I gotta get to the store, get some Yelp fudge. I gotta make sure that happens. That doesn't happen, then there's hell to pay, if you know what I'm saying, with the wife.
When the sun goes down,
You have reached the maximum time permitted for recording your message. If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record. Message review.
Hi, Ron. Sorry for the late hour of the call. I just, Bronson's back on the street. I need to get some
transportation. Just really hoping you have this van for sale. Wait, I gotta wonder if you can negotiate.
New bagel. Have a new bagel at Burger King.
I got this damn pretty big phone. I got ads coming through on it every 5 minutes. This is bullshit. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really hoping you have the van for sale. Honestly, I gotta be real honest. Yeah, I got somewhere I gotta be tonight.
What is this music? What the fuck is that music?
I don't know, actually.
I don't even know what that was in the ad. All right, I got this pretty big phone. It's real cheap. It's a free. It's one that you get for free, but the catch is they put ads in the middle of your calls, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, if you can give me a call back, my number's 201-793-7785,
That's actually somewhat believable.
It's ridiculous. And my name is Letty Grunster. I just That's not even right. That's not even right. There's something wrong with that. There's some kind of technical issue or some bullshit. Give me a call back. Let me know if that van's still available. I just need to. Bronton's back on the street. I need to get some.
Arnie suppression.
Call restriction, Arnie suppression. What is the lady saying?
Call restriction. Arnie suppression.
Arnie suppression.
All right. I'll stop here in a minute. Okay, I think it's done. Give me a call back. I gotta make sure I gotta get some Yelp fudge. I gotta make sure that happens. If that doesn't happen, then there's hell to pay. If you know what I'm saying, with the wife.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3.
Okay. Go ahead and send it, I guess.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3.
Okay. Kira, step away.
If you're satisfied with the message, press 1. To listen to your message,
See, I'll
press
try to
2.
press 1, but I don't
To
think
erase
anything's
and
gonna
re-record, press 3.
Sorry you're having trouble.
Sorry you're having trouble. Your message has been sent. Please try again later. Goodbye.
Try again later to send another message? What? All right, folks. Pran Funkels Live. We've done the show tonight without Cody and Mike, so we're just kind of limping it along here, and so we're gonna end this pretty soon. Kira steps away for just a minute, and yeah, when she comes back, we're gonna go ahead and end this show, I think. But I got another call. I can call this number and see what happens. We said we would do 3 hours. We're right at 3 hours right now for the show tonight. It's about all 2 people. That's about all can be expected from 2 people. So, I want to thank you for listening, but said I'm going to call this number, see what happens.
The voicemail box of 81.
Yeah, it goes right to voicemail. Why does it go right to voicemail like that? That's kind of bitchy. Kind of shitty. All right. Let's see what happens when we call this strip club. It says it's busy. It's a strip club in Vegas. I'll try to call it early. Phone number busy. Interesting. Somebody's calling in. Ted Cotillions Incorporated. Hello.
Hi, is this Studio 6B?
Yes, it is. How may I direct your call?
This is your friend Hooch Pandersnatch. I wanted to call in regarding the other week, why you kept it up and decided to call me when I had to wake up for work. You fucking prick.
Oh, did we call you?
Yeah, I wish I was more prepared. It was the one weekend I actually had to sleep for work. I shot the bed. I missed an opportunity for some good comedy. I could have answered the phone with a better soundboard. Instead, I called in with Springfield, which I also apologize. I wish I would have used a more tasteful soundboard, but
that's okay.
I want to call and say hi anyway.
Oh,
and
hey,
my dad is here with me. He's a big fan. Is it all right if he says hi real quick?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Hold on. Dad, come here.
Oh, how you doing?
Can you hear him?
Yeah, kind of. Hi.
What you got hanging in there? Anything?
What?
Yeah, you don't want to go out and get a beer tonight?
It's you're kind of hard to hear.
I like to run out of toy chest myself.
Oh yeah?
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yes.
Can you make it down there?
Definitely.
You had some Old Spice on. You seem like an Old Spice man, from what I can hear.
Yeah, Bronson is back on the street, so you need some Old Spice.
So back in the day, didn't you used to turn up?
Yeah, I think Bronson's using an eel fudge to deodorize himself now.
What are you wearing, Old Spice, or are you more of a high karate man?
Sometimes it's just,
You don't know which one?
I know exactly which one, but I'm not telling
Hell yeah, you wear some Old Spice shit.
You seem obsessed with Old Spice, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't know
You know what I'm talking about.
You think he used Old Spice? Jesus H. Christ, our Lord and Savior?
I'm sorry?
Do you think Jesus
Listen,
Christ?
Man, I got to call one of my hoes.
Okay, call one of your
I'm glad you do, my man.
hoes.
See you at the toy chest.
At the Deutsch House? Okay. See you later.
Pull your leg. I'm going to the toy chest. Now, if you're scared, say you're scared.
Sir, this call is this is a strange call, to say the least. I don't know how to answer that.
I guess what you're talking about.
Interesting. Well, if
I got warning. I like to do my freak out a little with these girls, so.
Oh, boy.
You ain't seen no women naked before? Oh, well, you get used to that for a while.
I hung up on whoever that was.
That was sorry, I'm drunk. That was Hooch Pandersnatch calling in. And he talked to me for a minute, and I guess that was the guy we called when he had to work the next day or something. And yeah, so he said he either answered or called back with Springfield or something, but and he wished he had used a better soundboard. So.
Wait, what happened?
But well, that's the guy. I remember how we were talking about. Somebody had commented like, I guess he had commented like, "Hey, you said you didn't call and you wouldn't call anybody who called in, and you called me. Remember that?
Yeah.
Few weeks ago or something." And anyway, so he was just calling in and just kind of busting our balls and saying that he had to work and yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's all friendly. It's all good. No animosity. What's that? Well, he talked for a little bit, and then he said, "My dad's a big fan. Would you like to talk to him?" And I said, "Yeah." And so I don't know what that soundboard was. Do you know what? Have you ever heard that soundboard he was using?
Yeah, I heard it a long time ago.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just butcher the call, but I came back and I heard a soundboard. I'm like, this is silly.
I think it was the call had pretty much gone as far as it was going to go anyway. So, but yeah, thanks for calling in. All right. I like Old Spice. I like KFC's original recipe. I like the honey spice.
I like KFC's original recipe. I like the taste of hot and spicy.
As fucking stupid as that is, it sticks in your head. Arrgh. Get it out of there. I can't hear that without seeing that guy's dilated pupils. You know what I'm talking about? The guy with the super excited look on his face as he's biting into the chicken. We
had it as our avatar.
That stupid ass guy. No.
Something about that era of like 1992 commercials where they're sort of transitioning from the 80s to the 90s, and it's I don't know.
Still very 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way it is, though, it's kind of like as far as that kind of stuff goes, as far as styles and like until you're 3 or 4 years into a decade, you're not really seeing like the full, like, what's this decade about, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, if you go back and look at some footage of stuff from 1982 or 83, you'd be like, man, if I didn't know any better, those are some really 70s hairstyles, you know, and 70s looking cars. And, well, you know, I guess we're still driving cars from the 70s and 83, but the 80s to the 90s and the 90s to the 2000s and all that shit, yo. But, so.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Where would that be?
Different.
Yeah, this is what, 82? What taco?
Yeah, like 82. And yeah, it's you know, it's ahead of its time for a little bit, maybe. I don't know. So, but all right. I like to take some Old Spice, the liquid Old Spice, and just turn that shit up and drink it.
Oh, nice.
It's tasty. It's tasty. I'm telling you. Fucking sprinkle it. Put it on your lasagna. It's good. Just put a little bit on your lasagna. Treat it like it's soy sauce or something.
Well, why don't you go ahead and do that on the air, and then we'll call the emergency room, and be a great end to the show.
Yeah. All right, so I called that last number, and it just goes straight to voicemail, like starts saying a number. So I don't know if that means it's time to end the show or if we want to leave a message for that. It's a SpongeBob chat user.
Yeah, let's leave a message.
What's that?
Let's leave a message.
Okay.
There's a
with Chris Hansen.
What's that?
A Chris Hansen soundboard.
Yeah, I can do that. There's a related video to this taco song. Top 10 cheesiest one-hit wonders of the 1980s, and it has Devo on it. It's like, are you stupid?
Okay.
The thumbnail is just Devo.
Right.
Are you? It has 7 million views. It's by WatchMojo.com. It's like, do you know anything at all? So, okay.
Oh, wait, send me the link to that. I'm just curious.
Okay.
I'd like to see that. And Funkels, thanks for tuning in tonight, where it's just Kira and myself, and this could very well be. Yeah, I saw this. You know, now that you say this, I've seen this.
Oh yeah.
And didn't I talk about this? How like Devo's not a one-hit wonder.
Right. That's what made me actually.
Yeah.
Say something when
like
I just
Devo is not a fucking one-hit wonder. That's not like some band that just showed up for 10 seconds and had one song and disappeared. Like they've been around for years. Like the definition of a one-hit wonder is they put out 2, maybe 3, and like they had like literally just like one song that got played on the radio, you know, off their first album, and that was it. Like that's not Devo, yeah. And I swear I said something like this on like one of the last shows, like, but maybe I was just saying it to somebody in real life. I don't remember, but
no, you did
just
say
like
that's why
top
brought it up.
Top 10 cheesiest one-hit wonders. Oh, those cheesy guys from Devo. They're so cheesy. Look at them. They're just out there trying so hard, but they're so dumb. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
That's the whole reason when I saw that I told you, because I remember, I think it was last show that you were bringing up that point.
Right.
But
oh God, it's so cheesy.
Yeah. Speaking of 80s, did you ever have, or did you ever get to mess with a Roland M32 synthesizer?
I don't think so.
Are you familiar with it at all?
No.
Well, it came out, I think, in 87, and it cost like $700. And you could hook it up to your computer and just have like amazing sound for any game or MIDI, or like if you wanted to do MIDI keyboard, if you were a musician, it was like the thing that you had to have. And like I was just watching some videos of computer games from the 80s and 90s, and like this was like total top of the line. And like I wish I grew up with that, but I didn't even have a computer.
Roland MT32?
Yeah, that's what I meant. MT32.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And it's like, I so wish I grew up with that, but I didn't even get a computer until early 90s, and I had no sound card for a while. But it's like now I have a plug-in, so instead of spending $700, or if you want to adjust for inflation, probably like $1,100 now. Now it's just free. And like, so I was just messing around with it. Let's see if I have this on here correctly. Like this is
it's a plug-in.
Yeah, now it's just, it used to be a fancy, it's actual, you can still buy it. It's like a piece of hardware. It's like a really big collector's item. But now you can just get it for free with emulation. So like this is like the Doom music with that 1987, which is really trips you out, because Doom was 93, and this is like a module from 87. This is what it sounds like on the
well, and we've talked about how a lot of those songs in Doom are actual. They've kind of stole riffs from actual metal like songs. Yeah. Like there's a bunch of Pantera songs, like just riffs from Pantera songs, and like Slayer and stuff like that. Yeah. Go ahead though. What do you got? Yeah.
Anyway, it's a trip.
Yeah.
Like, I've been.
That riff is basically from this. It's kind of they kind of ripped that off from this song. I'll let you just play that for just a second and see if you can hear the riff in it. I think it starts right off with this. Yeah, play that real quick.
Okay.
Well, it starts off with just da 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 da, and then it goes into that riff that they kind of ripped off there. But this one's not so obvious as others. Okay, right here. Okay, you can stop it.
Yeah, it's totally taken from that.
So that riff is throughout that song. Anyway, go ahead with what you were saying. Sorry to totally derail you there.
It's all right. It's a total trip because, like, I really wish I would have had that growing up, and I didn't. However, I got my first sound card in, like, 93, 94, and it was a Sound Blaster, which I still use Sound Blasters. But it's a real trip because there were a lot of games that I played that had MIDI music. And now I'm going back and re-listening to them with that Roland MT32. And it sounds different. It usually doesn't sound as good, actually, but it's so cool because you're basically taking 1987 technology and then you would apply it to, your favorite thing from whatever, the 90s. It just totally blows my mind. Okay, here's another one. Let's see if they... Tell me if you recognize this song from anything else, because I don't.
No. Is that another Doom song?
That's Doom 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That could be some riff from some song I'm not familiar with. But you can buy one of these things for $140 right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I found one online. Yeah, just this little, it's just a little module, multi timbre sound module.
Yeah, they're.
Let me send you the link.
Nah.
Not that you would buy it, but it's kind of cool. It's got pictures. It's like the old school shit. It's like old, torn up looking, but.
Oh man.
But,
so like, ask for Christmas of '87 instead of asking for a Nintendo, you ask for a $700 MIDI module.
Well, geez, too, like $700 back then. God, that was, you could probably buy a CD player or something like back then.
Yeah.
Remember people that had like a CD player and it was just like this big fat deck, like
yeah.
It was like literally like $400 or $500. Some amazing technology.
It's really cool because, like, I don't know, whatever sound card I had at the time, playing whatever game I was playing at the time, like, that's the nostalgia because that's what you heard when you played. So, like,
right.
Generally, I'm just gonna stick with probably the MIDI font that I heard back then, whether it would be Sound Blaster 16 or 32 or whatever. But
yeah,
after you've heard it,
whatever cheesy little card you had built in.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded pretty good. It's still, and they use the same MIDI chip like forever on Sound Blasters. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But then to go back and then apply the 80s roll-in filter to it, it just totally blows your mind.
Yeah.
So that sounds the same, yet the instruments are different. So the timing and everything and the notes are the same, but just each individual sound is just nerd stuff.
Yeah, it's fun to do. Fun to do that kind of stuff. So, well, are we done here? We're gonna make another call.
I'm gonna leave
We're
it.
gonna try to call that Denny's again. No.
Let's leave it Wimberley for that SpongeBob, and then we'll try Denny's and wrap it up. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, it's done about 3.5 hours now.
Yeah.
Even like, what was that?
More Doom music.
Oh. Go ahead.
There are a bunch of these. You could probably just like 31 songs. I bet each of them you could maybe catch a reference to something in it.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of those that I don't recognize the riffs in them or whatever. But yeah, I know I picked out probably 4 or 5 or 6 of them. I was like, oh, that's like one of them for sure is and it may be Doom 2. I don't know. Doom was 93 though, so like one of them was definitely a song off of Pantera's Vulgar Display Power. Like, and there may be a couple of songs off that album that they've borrowed the riffs on. Like, it's like that's a song, and then there's like mainly like Pantera and I think Slayer songs. So anyway,
Just be here all night doing that.
just playing with it. All right, it's called the SpongeBob Chat. What should we say though? I don't know.
Are you playing that
Use a soundboard.
horrible video game, that blood and guts?
Maybe we should put some effects on this voicemail.
Okay. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting
whatever.
about
A bathroom effect. Really bizarre with Wilford Brimley telling about the vitamin.
Hey, yeah, we're here in the bathroom. Hey, call us back.
It's a total trip when I type. I can hear the echoing of the typing. Like I'm actually bringing a laptop by the sink or something.
Alright.
Well, in this house, there's no order of oatmeal. Just Quaker.
Just Quaker. God damn it.
Alright, I'm calling this number. Are you ready to cut it off?
Yeah.
Voicemail box of 8167998.
I just cut it off. I just hung it up. Maybe the effects are messing it up too much.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Okay.
Call it again. There we go.
Reached the voicemail box of
Hello?
to send message. Sorry, 0 is not a recognized entry. Sorry, please try again later. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
I think it just hitting 1 at the beginning did it this last time.
Okay, let's try again.
Try it again.
Reach the voicemail box of a.
Hi. Oh, hello?
All right, Marcus, are you playing that damn game I told you not to touch anymore?
Yes.
There will be no doom bomb or whatever that thing is in this house. It's disgusting. It's satanic. It's got blood and guts, and it promotes violence. And you will not ever play that game again.
Why do you think I come down into the basement to play it?
I don't care if you're playing it in a tree. I don't agree with it.
I can't. That'd be cool. I don't think I can play it in the street. Yeah, there's no outlet on the street.
I said turn it off. What the
Yeah,
hell is
lots of me.
What the hell is this? It's called Bunny. Oh, I suppose the developers of this game thought it was really funny to put a MIDI called Bunny amidst all this smut.
That's because you're tricking people like you.
Well, I'm not amused, and I'm gonna give me that floppy. Give me that floppy disk.
Did I hear you right? Did I hear you saying that you're gonna make a copy of a game without paying?
Is that what you did? Did you make a copy of a game without paying?
What are we doing out here?
Well, I had to take this out of the bathroom. It's not a very good place to discuss this.
I called somebody, I think, on my phone. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, give me that. Hello? Hey, stop itching your nose that fast. You're gonna get a burn or something. Now, I'm gonna put you in your room, and you're gonna have to listen to the Stevie Wonder song for 6 hours as punishment for this.
Where are you going,
I don't
guys?
want that.
Out. Mark, please tell me where you're going.
I don't know. Maybe the club if they're dancing. I'm driving. Okay, guys, let's go. Time to party.
You have reached
Yes,
the maximum
yes.
time permitted to record. To send your message, press 1 at any time. To listen to your message, press 2. To re-record, press 3. For more options, press 4.
That's it. It's just starting over.
Hi. Hello? Hello?
All right, Marcus, are you playing that damn game I told you not to touch anymore?
Yeah.
There will be no doom bomb or whatever that thing is in this house. It's disgusting, it's satanic, it's got blood and guts, and it promotes violence. We will not ever play that game again.
Why do you think I come down here to the basement to play it?
I don't care if you're playing it in the trees. I don't agree with it.
You can't. That'd be cool. I don't think we'll play on the street there. There's no outlet on the street.
I said turn it off.
You're not the boss of me.
What the hell is this? It's called Bunny. Oh, I posted the developers in this game, thought it was really fun to put a movie called Bunny amidst all this smut.
That's because you're tricking people like you.
Well, I'm not amused, and I'm gonna give me that coffee. Give me that coffee.
You can have it. Here, take it.
Did I hear you right? Did I hear you saying that you're gonna make a copy of a game without paying?
Is that what you did? You make a copy of a game without paying?
What are we doing out here?
Well, I had to take this out of the bathroom. It's not a very good place to discuss this.
I called somebody, I think, on my phone. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Give me that. Hello? Hey, stop itching your nose that fast. You're going to get a burn or something. Now, I'm gonna put you in your room, and you're gonna have to listen to the Stevie Wonder song for 6 hours as punishment for this.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Ow! I don't know. Maybe the club if they're dancing. I'm got
Okay, guys.
To send your message, press 1 at any time. To listen to your message, press 2. To message sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
You are welcome. And this has been Pran Funkels' final show using Skype. I tricked you. Did I scare you there for a minute? Pran Funkels' final farewell, goodbye, last show. We're using Skype. Yeah. You could hear a bunch of echoing and bullshit during that call there, like on the voicemail. So some people who we call can hear that shit. That shit. But, so anyway. Well, folks, we've gotten through over 3.5 hour show, so I think we've more than done our due diligence.
We were going to call the Denny's.
Oh, that's right. Well, it was just ringing and ringing and ringing, 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 ringing. Was that like one of the first numbers we called?
Number 5. Repost it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens if we call this Denny's. It may not even be 24 hours, but we'll see.
I never heard of a Denny's that wasn't 20.
For calling you Federal Way Denny's, this is Shelley. How may I help you? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
God dang it. My Chrome
I'm just
locked
unprepared
up.
for that.
No, I was ready.
They answered like on the second ring or something. What's that?
My Chrome locked up and I couldn't do anything for like 15 seconds, so
Well, that's nice.
let's call him back.
$1.99? Are you out of your mind?
All right. Calling back. Of course, I may not answer now.
Good evening. Thank you for calling Denny's of Federal Way. How may I help you?
Hello?
Hello?
Can I help you?
Hello?
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 Can I help you with anything, sir?
Can I help you?
Bail bonds, can I help you?
I think we got something wrong.
Do you need to bail someone out?
Nope.
Do you need to bond someone out? This is a bail bonds business.
No, sir. Thank
Can you
you.
stop calling acting stupid, man? Hello? Quit calling me talking all nasty and stupid, okay? Asshole.
Asshole.
I think it's time for Pran Funkels.
Makes me wonder if he can hear all the echoing. But all right, one more.
Yeah.
Last call of the night.
Thank you for calling your Friday Denny's. This is Shelley. How may I help you?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
You keep saying something about you got you in a sling or something.
What?
I'm asking you, do you need to bond someone out? This is a bail bonds business.
No, this is a restaurant.
Quit talking all stupid.
Huh?
Do you need to bond out somebody, sir?
No.
Can I help you? Hello?
Oh, they're gone. That'd be could be a good place to call back, though.
Yeah.
I wonder why they weren't answering earlier in the night. Maybe people were just going crazy calling them or something.
Yeah, maybe they're busy.
Yeah.
Making
Well.
Grand Slam breakfast.
Yep. Singing it as I was singing it.
Sounds like a cow at the end.
Yeah. Well, all right, I think that's all we got for you tonight, folks. We pretty much did a whole show, and join us next time when we won't be using Skype anymore. That's if everything goes like it's supposed to. Should. Yes. We'll be using our new system. Oh yeah, I'm yawning. That's how late it is. But join us next time, and thanks for listening to the final episode of Pran Funkels on Skype, in which we use Skype. So I keep saying that, but we may have to fall back to it at some point for some reason. We'll see. I don't know. But, you never know.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, me too. All night I had this echoing in my ear, and you could hear it. You can actually hear it on that voicemail we left in the last number. You can hear what I basically hear. So, but it's interesting. But that's all we got, folks. That's the show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And, next time, hopefully, we'll have Cody and Mike come along, and your audio quality will be a lot better. You know that because we've tested Hangouts, so it's going to be a lot better show. Just going to be better all around.
Yeah,
so
hopefully we'll get everything set up with Patrick's sound card, which will really, really benefit the show. So
yeah, should be receiving that soon. That sound card very soon. So get that set up.
Delivered to you on Sunday.
What's that? Yeah, it's supposed to be delivered. Basically today, Sunday.
Wow, because usually you don't get Sunday deliveries for most things.
Well, it's Amazon Prime. That's why.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're crazy. Like deliver anything any day service.
Cool.
Yeah, I could have gone with. Oh God, could have gone with. I could have gotten it maybe a buck or two cheaper with like Newegg or whatever. Newegg still would have charged shipping or whatever, but you go through Amazon Prime, you get it ends up being a couple of bucks more, but you get it like quick. So anyway, that's all we got, folks. Hope you enjoyed our little show thing, and next time we'll have Cody and Mike. We'll have a full show, and it'll be fun to see what we can come up with on the next exciting edition of Pran Funkels. So, thanks for listening, and all of us here in Studio 6B, Pran Funkels, and all our great crew that we have, our sound engineers and everything. From all of us here, all of us, we're standing arm in arm, just like it's the end of an episode of Saturday Night Live. And
yeah.
Just like to say we love you a lot, and we'd like to fancy you. And once again, from all of us here at Pran Funkels, good night.
Happy trails, y'all.
Have a new bagel. 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 Burger King. Have a new bagel. Have a new bagel. Burger King. Have a new bagel. Have a new bagel at Burger King. Have a new bagel. Have a new bagel. Burger King.
Are you tied up? Yeah, I'm being kidnapped.
Benson won't be seen tonight.
Call me later in the week.
But we'll return soon. Now stay tuned for the following special presentation.